Who's ready to be sad? I'm ready. I'm Sean, Sparkle, Radical, JJ. Elliptical, yeah. Yeah, chapter 4 trial. Have tissues ready? Oh, no. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. How sad do you think I'll be? Probably so sad. They're always emotional. Yeah, yeah. Ready for the trauma? No, I'm not ready. I'm not ready for any trauma. Adopt Wada first thing. Yeah, so real quick, Kill Cure avatars, a good chunk of them are in, as well as a few of Mauve avatars are in as well. Funny thing, I was making, my little Tamba there has a little poison icon, I was making that, and for whatever reason, putting that into my little avatar thing kind of broke a bunch of other, like, items for some reason, except for on Ace. So some of the little hats are looking a little lower. I had to individually fix them all, and I will fix them somehow later. But I have to individually go over each one, so it's just taking a while. There are so many little Wada plushies. It's so cute. You get to cover your little Wada plushie's eyes. Oh, no. It was the poison. And I'm like, Tamba, I was trying to do something nice for you. Oh my god, you're right. This is the second time Tama's broken my stream. What else? Oh, yeah. So, I know I said I was going to do, after this trial, a talk about how I feel about, like, my predictions for Kill Cure. I went all out instead, and, I'm making a whole ass PowerPoint, which I'll make a video for, because I had too many thoughts. So, yeah, it's gonna be a video like the Project Eden's Garden video I did. So that'll be sometime next week. I'll have that out. Hi. Feed Wada Seaweed. I was in good day. Yeah, so my old prediction chart had Yanagi as a murderer, and we know that ain't happening. I know, a PowerPoint. Yeah, I'm gonna condense all my thoughts down to 15 minutes tops. That's it. I gotta wait till chapter 5 of Tetro to react to it? Wait, react to what? The PowerPoint's gonna be next week. for Kill Cure. If that's what you mean, Emmy. What else? Yeah, so that ain't happening. And then my chapter 5 things. I mean, what's losing these two in my survivors list? It's only fitting, right? That one of these two die today. And so I can, again, lose terribly at my predictions as usual. You hate Oka, but you still miss them. Yeah. I'm mad at what Okidoki did, but they're funny. Okay. We ready? Are we ready to start this? Feed Wada manifestation. I mean, there's 0 chance it's Wada. There's zero chance it's Wada. What do we say? I'm gonna lose either Mai or Hama or... Oh, crud. Let me look real quick. Who would I prepare to lose? Mai... I can't lose Hideraki. I really can't. I refuse to. Clover, hi! I am having a good Friday. Hope you are too. And welcome. Definitely get an avatar. You're watching chapter 2 in Chiba? Oh gosh. And yeah, can't be Hiraki because see that red behind me? That's 6 yards of red fabric for his jacket for my cosplay. So, you know, can't die. He can't die for next week. Because I'll be real mad. I'm just going to be extremely angry. Hiroki cosplay outfit if he dies. Texoda has one of the dopest voices. Yeah, no, I love the voice they did for Okazaki. It was really cool. Yeah, honestly, I think it's just gonna be one of these two. They're buff, they're red, and I think they were the other two that were possibly with Watari that were like presumed dead. So Hiroki couldn't have started the fire. He'd be too worried with his jacking keeper if he did. Exactly. The only thing I'm scared about is I think someone's had a theory that Watari was offered to get burned for someone to get out. And I really don't see any character taking Watari up on that offer. No, actually I don't see Hiroki doing it. I was like, I guess Hiroki's the only one left with kind of that, not attitude, just possibility, but yeah, no, I expect to be sad in any episode, regardless if it's like, oh, hey, starting chapter 5, I hope you're ready to cry. Starting, you know, I started staff side. And I was just like, oh man, I know that they're a scientist and they're a bad person, but I sure am liking this Galahad person. And I'm already starting to get really scared for Galahad now. And I'm like, wait, what's happening? Are you in danger? Like, oh no. Oop. Okay. Anyway, I've stalled enough. I've stalled long enough. I can do this. I can get through this. You guys ready?
Where do we even start?
Whoa. Why is there no sound? Sound? Oh, is it my headset? Hold on.
Where do we even start?
Well, when I got to Chiba's body with Mai and Kamimura,
Oh, right,
they started by
investigation time.
searching the room around the body first.
Then, yeah, let's do that. I'm glad I cleared out all the PCs out of here when I did. We didn't lose them in the fire, at least.
We've lost the 3D printer, though, by the looks of it.
That's
look at the kill carriers.
honestly for the best. We should have destroyed it as soon as
Tombas
we
keeps
realized you
destroying
can
all
make
my
room
tech.
keys with it.
What's that smell?
You mean, besides the body?
No, it's
gosh.
something else.
No, I don't want to hear
Oh,
about
yeah, you're right.
Otari's burnt body.
It's kind of hard to pick out through all the burnt smell.
It's hard to know what we should even be looking for in a case like this. I mean, surely not a weapon, right? Is it safe for us to just assume she burned to death?
Usually, if someone's trapped in a burning building, the smoke kills them before the fire does.
But if the smoke or the fire killed her, who would the blackened even be? We can't convict Smoke.
Would it be whoever started the fire? Or maybe whoever trapped her in it? I'm not really sure.
God, this place truly is a mess.
Okay, hold on.
Well,
So let's say Wada's at a point here. Sorry, again, I know I just started pausing already. Say Wada's a point here that if someone trapped her with the fire, they'd be blackened. And again, I was saying everyone's too nice right now. We don't have any, like, villains. What if it was an accident? What if Kentucky Fried Watari? No. Like, what if someone just, like, accidentally locked Watari in and didn't mean to?
I mean, look up.
Then it could be legit anyone.
The roof.
It looks like the entire thing came down.
That certainly explains the chaos.
Maybe we should investigate up there too? We could still keep an eye on the crime scene since the floor is gone, so... Yeah?
Iso
That's
dies?
not a
No,
bad
no.
idea.
No, not really.
We should finish up in here first,
Yeah,
though.
no.
Right. The body.
Just stop, dropped, and rolled.
The body.
I'm so mad when I caught on fire that one time when I was younger. I didn't.
I'll start.
Again, my hair just caught on fire, not like me. My bangs just went up in flames.
What? Did the fire reach all the way down here?
No. Her room's always like this.
But why is it trashed?
I was looking for her.
Alright, tell me exactly what happened from the last time you saw Watari till
Also,
the
hey,
body
Ken.
discovery.
Huh?
Have I
Your
not told the story?
testimony.
I feel like I've always told that story.
Right. She... Fuck.
Hama, this is important.
Okay. Okay, so well, it sounds like it's a really boring story. It's not. It's less fun than it sounds. I've only started. When I tripped was out-of-pocket lore on you guys. So basically, it was just my mom had like this like a tiered candle like little thing, and she's like, "Oh, before you go to like, because this was I want to say I was like 17, 18. And I was like, before I went to school, I had to blow out the candle. And when I blew out the candles, I had like ridiculously long bangs because I was like, I wanted to be Aerith from Final Fantasy when I was in high school. So I like hairsprayed my bangs to like go up a little and down like that. And yeah, so I blew up the candles and the hairsprayed stiff ass like bangs of mine caught into the higher tier of the candles. And it went up in flames like really, really fast. But I mean, thankfully I just like stomped it out. But you know, my first instinct wasn't stop, drop, and roll. My first instinct was, I'm on fire. Second time I started a fire in accident. Yeah, second time. It was my first job. I worked in a candy store, and we had this like old timey like popcorn machine, and I had to clean it out like at the end of the shift. And I think I bumped like the wires. You had to go to piano lessons. All right, bye. And yeah, and the wires kind of went to the popcorn grease. I went up in flames. But we had an icy machine next to it, and so I took the blue ices and just like chucked it into the fire. And my boss was not happy with me. Yeah. Those are my fire stories. It's just the two fires. Yeah, just the two. I had to think for a second. I'm like, just the two fires.
I'm pretty sure she fucking killed herself.
What?
Why would you think that?
The last time I saw her was at the staff meeting. I went back to my room after that, and a few hours later, she slipped a note under my door.
A note?
Yeah.
Do you still have it?
Yeah.
Hama, meet me in the sewing room 1 hour after the nighttime announcement. Don't be late. That would be super lame.
Okay, right, hold on. That
Later,
sounds.
nerd. Love, Nishino.
That does sound like her.
And you're sure she wrote this?
I mean, why would someone else write it?
Okay. So after you get this, what did you do?
I did exactly what it said. The nighttime announcement
Well, why
played.
the sewing room?
I waited an hour. Then I went up.
And?
And she wasn't there. It was Hiroaki.
Yeah, I was gonna
What?
say, only here
He
after
said
you
he
came
hadn't
there.
seen her at all. He was just in there working on stuff. I stuck around and talked to him for a bit, but... I mean, after that, I left to find Watari.
And did you find her?
No, I looked everywhere. Then I came back to the sewing room to check it again.
And
Be
then
wanted
what?
Nagito's hope nuggets.
I-
What?
I found the second note.
Second
Second?
note?
I don't have it. I didn't take it with me.
What did it say though?
It said she didn't want to be in the game anymore. And that she was going back to her room to kill herself. So I ran back downstairs to stop her, and she wasn't there.
What the heck? What's going on? Hold on.
Did you notice anything else
Huh.
when you came back to the sewing room? Anything out of place?
I mean, I guess. The whole place smelled like a fucking garage, but I wasn't really paying attention to that, I guess.
Like a garage. Okay.
Like, wait, it's...
Let's keep investigating. I want to figure out if Watari really did come back to her room when she said she was going to.
So, like, one note was
Would
maybe
you even
fake?
be able to tell?
Hey.
Maybe not, but I'd still like to take a look around.
Right. Let me know what you need me to do.
Well, actually, you might know this.
Oh, no, not
when you
this.
checked her room, was anything out of place?
I mean, I don't think
scorched with
so.
Fire marks still, right?
Everything actually looked pretty normal, but I don't know. I might have missed something. I was kind of distracted.
Is this hers?
Huh? Oh yeah, that's her lighter. It came
Is
with
it
her
used?
workstation.
Oh yeah, obviously.
But
she did fire dancing.
it's dead.
No kidding.
Huh.
She went through the whole thing in just under a month. Is it okay if I keep this with me for now?
I'm trying to think what
Just
part
in
of this
case.
is
I guess
Kyle.
so. Yeah.
Thank you. I'll be careful with it. I'm not seeing anything out of the ordinary, but I don't really know a lot about her room. What about you?
It looks how I left it, I guess.
Then I doubt we're gonna find anything else in here. Let's keep going. There's something else I want to check.
Right.
You guys are fighting in the chat. Nice.
Hayashi, wait up!
Don't want to hear it right now.
But I don't think you did it. I'm on your side.
Okay.
You wouldn't kill Watari.
Right?
What are you looking for?
Anything flammable. If the fire killed her, we just need to figure out who started the fire, right? So we should start with what started the fire.
And you think it might have been something in here?
I do, yeah.
I don't even know which of these are flammable.
Honestly, I'm not too well versed myself.
Then, should we just try burning them?
Yeah,
What?
fantastic idea, Tama.
No,
Just start
no,
burning random
Tama.
chemicals. I'm sure that'll go great.
She'll poison
What's
people.
up?
They've got hazard warnings on the labels. Looks like a lot of things in here are flammable.
Okay,
And
so...
explodable. Jeez.
Round
Does
them
it
all
make a
up.
bomb?
We gotta see if any of them are empty.
It doesn't look like anything's missing, at least.
So a smart
Every
person.
spot has a bottle in it.
Yeah, but are all the bottles full?
Good
So
point.
again,
Good
Tamba
point.
is clear of this murder. Oh no, but she just say just randomly
Alright,
start
I think we can probably roll out the chem lab.
Good, because I want to get out of here. Being in a room this fire damaged when it's full of poisons makes me nervous.
Yeah, no kidding. It's a fucking miracle none of these bottles exploded or melted or anything.
They actually did.
combustible.
However,
Oh, right.
the resulting
Oh.
toxicity in the air would have
Huh?
caused the untimely demise of the entire student body, which is not permitted.
Yeah,
so
Tamba.
you... What? Replace the bottles? Cleaned up with poison?
In simple terms, yes.
Okay, but hold on. That's interfering with our investigation.
I'm sure that even you can understand that a slightly modified investigation is preferable to the death of 8 people,
Oh, wait, so-
Miss Hayashi.
Yeah, okay, but like, what does that mean
Huh.
for us though? Are
I
the
know,
bottles still
Rabbit.
accurate? If someone used one of the bottles
Yeah.
and it was only half full when the fire started, would it still be half full now?
Yes. I wouldn't want to disrupt your evidence.
So we can rule these out then.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah?
Besides, I doubt the rabbit would be so willing to fuck with this
Huh,
stuff if
okay,
it was directly
maybe.
involved in the case.
Good point.
In that case, let's keep going. No point in wasting time here.
Right. Where to next?
Across the hall. We're gonna figure out how this goddamn fire started.
Man, I don't know. I don't know if
can't
this
look.
is...
She-
Everyone came
she's-
so concerned close to dying. I know,
I
right?
can't even recognize her.
Imagine.
Where do we even start?
Imagine if that's how, like, this entire, like, season ends of Tetro. It's like, oh, yeah, the dumbasses accidentally poisoned themselves. And Tampa's like, knew it. And, you know, the end.
Art.
It's
almost
not
poison.
like we can find any wounds on her or anything. She doesn't even have skin.
Oh, gosh.
God. I don't think we're gonna find
I
much.
wouldn't want to do this. I
What?
couldn't do this.
What's the powder all over her?
It's probably from the crumbling building. I'm not really sure how much longer we should be
No.
standing on this floor.
Is it some sort of
We
flammable powder?
can't just leave, though.
I'm just worried that this floor is going to collapse too. I don't want any more injuries or deaths if we can avoid it.
Right.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm unfortunately not seeing much else we can investigate in regards to the body. She's completely charred.
God.
Yeah, God, how are they not
Face.
vomiting?
She doesn't even look human anymore.
You'd pass out.
We
I don't even have to see it, just
We
the
should
smell of it.
search
I would
upstairs.
just be like,
I
blah.
think
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I'd just be vomiting
sick.
in a corner again.
I'll be right back.
Oh, God, this floor isn't gonna hold. Why do you have to be so tall? It makes you too heavy. You're gonna get us killed.
What?
Okay, now, if this place is really damaged, I'm thinking we might be able to. Ha! Takeshi, the locked room. Come on. I bet this is it. I bet
Oh,
this
right,
is our
Ojima's
way
still out, right.
Why else
Yeah.
would I? What the hell?
Is it still on fire?
How did you get the door open?
Yonagi, come quick!
What did you even...
What?
Is this an arsenal?
There are so many guns!
More
gun
than
room?
guns.
Was
Look
there a
at some of this stuff.
flamethrower?
Knives, swords, are these poisons?
Oh my God, it's
This
poisons.
looks like the kind of room you'd see in a military base or something. Why is it in a high school?
Were we ever gonna get access to this? Why is it here?
Don't touch that.
Yeah, seriously, don't
Yeah.
touch anything
oh
at all.
my God.
We should block off this
Can you think
room.
of another
The
flashback?
last
I know,
thing
right?
we need is another murder.
But at the same
Espe-
time, let's give Wada a rocket launcher. Because he deserves one.
Especially with tools this efficient.
Right, yeah.
We will find a way to properly block it off later. For now, let's just avoid it.
But why the hell is it in a high school?
I don't know.
There's ammo too.
Masanari, come on. We need to go check the third floor.
Wait a minute! I thought you two were watching the body!
The entire sewing room floor is collapsed. We'll be able to see the body just fine.
I don't think anyone can really mess with the crime scene much anyways.
Sarah,
It's already a
hey,
disaster.
welcome.
A disaster that we've already
Hero with a gun,
investigated.
but water
Even
with
if
a
they
rocket launcher?
sabotaged it now,
Yes.
we'd know what it looked like originally.
Oh my God, you're
guess
right.
that's fair.
What if
Stay
Okidoki
out of
did
this
get
room.
this room?
Seriously, nothing good can come of it.
Right. Yeah. Takeshi, come on.
I don't know why I just imagine, like, it's kind of just like the, the go do a crime meme. Just, like, open that whole door, like, for Okazaki, like, here, go, do a crime.
There has to be something.
I forgot we even had this room. Watari and Hama were
Thriving
gonna build a
arsenal,
robot
yeah.
in here.
Not anymore, I guess.
Don't be so cold about it.
I'm not cold, I'm focused. I'm grieving too, okay? But if we get caught up in that instead of investigating, we're all gonna die.
Okazaki with all the guns,
There are
like
plenty
a
of
John
things
Wick
in here that
poster.
could start a fire, right? I mean, we've got welding shit. That could definitely start a fire.
But if all the blowtorches are still here, doesn't that kind of mean they didn't start the fire?
Good point. What's in the drawers?
Screwdrivers.
What if it was something real dumb, like, since it was dark and they didn't see that that Watari just put a fork in the microwave and started a fire?
Cables, batteries, more batteries, bolts, a bunch of
Nagi
random stuff.
Hiraki, the all-women
I haven't
queens,
spent
she
nearly
places
enough time in
on-
here to know what is and isn't missing.
Wait, no, that's perfect.
Watari and Hama were the only
Hold on,
ones
hold
that
on,
came in
sorry,
here.
sorry. I know I keep pausing, like, consistently, but I wanted to, like, do an animatic with a bunch of, like, vines and stuff memes. Tetro's vines. And yeah. I'll eventually get to that, too. But I want to add that to the list.
Would have used it after that.
Oh, Hayashi! Look! This is definitely flammable!
What? Gas?
Yeah! Gas is super flammable!
No kidding. Good
People out
find.
of superpowers?
How many
Heck
of these are
yeah.
usually in here?
I have no idea.
Then Hama might know. We should ask him.
Is there anything else in here we want to check out?
Actually, I'm pretty eager to go check out the incinerator room. And the wood
I feel
shop.
like the incinerator room is
If we're going for
probably-
flammability, those two might be helpful.
Right. Should I take the gas with us?
What? No,
suspect.
leave it here.
what?
Don't carry around a
Tamba.
can of gasoline in the wreckage of a fire.
Oh,
Thomas
Yeah.
legit gonna get
probably
everyone
not a
killed.
great idea.
No shit.
How do we even get in?
Very, very carefully.
There's a handful of Tetro's Vines video. Oh, I can't wait till I catch up and I can watch them all.
I'm pretty sure the entire table came down with the ceiling. Or what was left of it, anyway.
That smell.
It's really strong up here.
It's gasoline. It's unmistakably
Okay, so
gasoline.
this wasn't.
Then did they start the fire with
So
that?
this was an accident. but
Gasoline
maybe-
can certainly aid a fire, but they still need something to start the fire with.
Well, it might be hard to find that up here. With
Any
how
video
badly
picture
everything's
characters and
burnt.
names are good?
Stick to the very edges of the room. Be extremely careful.
Right. Huh?
Found something?
Yeah, what is this?
Oh, okay. What?
It's like a little chunk of metal.
Let me see.
Flamethrower. TNC.
I have no
hey.
idea.
Welcome.
Do you think it fell off something?
Maybe? I genuinely have no
Sam,
clue what I'm even
hi.
looking at. It's rather jagged, though. Be careful.
I
So something
can't really
exploded.
think of anything in here that
Oh my
would have
god, what
fallen
if
off
it is a
of.
fork in the
Then
microwave?
we should ask Hideraki. He's exceptionally familiar with the sewing room.
Yeah.
Oh shit, no,
good
no, no,
idea.
sorry. Is it a sewing room item? A jagged metal thing?
I don't think we can investigate this room much
Find a sewing
further.
machine?
Kind of hard without a floor.
Exactly.
Huh.
Let's go see what else we can find up here.
Right.
What are we doing in here?
There's something I want to check. I think it might help contextualize our investigation a bit.
Oh,
I just need to find.
we also have Mai's the files that we gave Mai, right? They're all the same profiles. What if it says someone's an arsonist that wasn't Watari? That would probably throw the entire investigation off for a long time. Tetra out of context 1 and 2 are spoiler free. They both came out before chapter 5. Oh, really? Oh, cool. Feed Watt 11 affection.
Where did you put them?
What are you even...
Found them.
Hey, no. Hold on a minute.
We said we'd bring them
Hama,
out if there was an
yes.
emergency. This is an emergency, Hama.
Well, yeah, but they're... I mean...
You want to
This is your
live.
second video? You ever spent so long on it?
Can we at least skip the people who are already dead? Their info's not gonna matter.
I at least want to skim those. Anything could be
An
relevant.
arsonist.
What
Who's
are
a
you even
secret
trying to
arsonist?
find?
A connection to the motive, a connection to Watari, anything that might be useful for deduction.
You think it would be that detailed?
Student 1. Izono Miki. God, that was...
How do they... Yeah, it's like...
No point in getting hung up on it now.
Anything relevant?
I'm able to sleep
Age
on
17.
how people die.
Born in Tokyo.
Horribly.
167 centimeters tall. Nothing about Watari. Next.
Watch them after the stream ends? Or after the
Student 2.
chapter... After
Harada
chapter?
Keizo.
Okay, maybe, yeah.
Age 17. Born in Yokohama.
Actually, yeah, that sounds nice.
God.
Ken's low
These things
dropping.
are detailed.
What? What does it say?
Everything. It even names all his girlfriends. They know a lot.
How the hell
Damn.
did they even get info like that?
No idea, but nothing about Watari. Next. Student 3. Chiba Airi.
Yeah, Hama.
Fuck.
You gonna be okay?
This is too much.
Nothing about Watari. Next.
Well,
Is it yours?
Sorry, it's...
oh,
can't read this.
right.
then
You can't either.
Chimera.
Nobody can read this. Yeah, nobody can read this.
Here, Murata.
it's not gonna be relevant either way.
Yeah, the link's on
Just
standby?
take it back to your
Awesome.
room.
Right. Next. Okay. Student 5. Hayashi Mai.
Okay.
This one might be a bit more useful.
Anything
Oh
important?
my god, what if she's an
Holy
arsonist?
shit. No, just... Wow. A lot of stuff I didn't know about Hayashi.
If it's not about Watari or the motive,
what Toshi
move
hurts,
on.
yeah.
It's none of our business.
I mean, it might be connected to the motive, but I seriously doubt it. I wouldn't exactly want to confront Hayashi either way, though.
Looking at
Who's
life.
next?
Student 6. Wada Masanari.
This feels so invasive.
It's important. Wada is afraid of the dark. He's got a strong motive.
Aren't you afraid of the dark too?
Well, I mean...
Oh, Ken. Oh no,
I
we
don't
broke
think
Ken
Wada
again.
could have overpowered her either way. Besides, I'm not really seeing anything relevant in here. Just... let's move on.
Keep breaking Ken.
Student 7. Sasaki Hitomi.
God, it feels like it's been a fucking year since we
Yeah.
last saw her.
How long has it really been? A couple of weeks?
Crazy how half of her
Something
kids are
like
students.
that.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jesus. Anyway, nothing in here about Watari. Next file. Student 8. Ojima Takeshi.
No way.
Age 17.
There's
Born in
zero
Sendai.
chance.
Sole heir to the Ojima Insurance Corporation. Youngest of 3 boy... Wait. Then why is he the sole heir?
Are the other
asked
two
that.
dead or something?
No, it says
asked
they
that
just
last
moved out.
week.
Wait a minute.
Wait.
Ojima Insurance? He's part of those Ojimas?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Ken, wait, we know this already.
The Ojima Insurance Company basically collapsed after the CEO got caught up in this huge scandal. It was only like a year ago. It came out that he and his wife were abusing his kids and covering up his brother committing...
Is this something you should be telling
Yeah.
me?
no,
Yeah.
it's really not.
Yeah, Ken.
The
Sasaki.
The short story is the CEO of Ojima Insurance. So, Takeshi's dad ended up in jail. Same with his wife. The company's gone. It was a really big story a year ago. I just didn't...
He had diamond rings.
I didn't realize he was that Ojima Takeshi.
But nothing about Watari or the motive.
Nothing about Watari or the motive. Next file. Student 9. Okazaki Hanono.
God, do we have to?
Well, we know that she had a connection to Watari. They were really close.
Yeah, Hasegawa. Shh.
Other than that, though,
What about the uncle?
I'm not seeing anything relevant.
You're
Next.
right. They said it with the uncles
Student 10.
in jail or dead.
Hamaran.
Give me that.
No, we need to check it.
Hasegawa, I'm serious. It's none of your damn business.
We need to investigate.
Yeah.
Nothing
Hama.
about Watari. Next.
Okay, no arson. No
Student
arson.
11. Suno Manami. Age 17. Born in Nagoya. Nothing about Watari.
Also dead.
Next.
Also dead.
Student 12. Hiroaki Nakamigawa.
Not dead.
Age 17.
Won't die.
Born in Tokyo. No connection to the motive or to Watari, but
No but.
this one's long. Jeez. Next.
Okay. Scared me there. Scared me.
Student 13.
This is a little invasive.
Tamariko.
It is,
Olympic
but I
athlete.
understand why.
January 28th. Yeah. Nothing relevant. Next. Student.
What? Not so fucking eager when it's your own
You
file?
miss Tsunami.
Well, I mean, I already know that I didn't.
Give me that.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Student 14.
Okay, Hama. You're being a
Hasegawa
little
Ken.
aggressive.
Age 17.
Just a smidge.
Born in Shibuya. 2 sisters. One sister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yours isn't too long.
I'm not very interesting.
I know he's
All right,
uncomfortable.
next.
But yeah.
Student 15. Watari Nishino.
All right, we gotta really read this one.
Okay.
Right.
Info. Let's do this.
Sorry for this, Watari. That's a lot of siblings.
Yeah, She told me about that. She had to take care of them on her own. It stressed her out.
I can imagine. She had a lot to come home to.
Don't make it sadder.
Her friends.
Ken,
her family.
stop.
She wasn't really that eager to get back home either way.
I wonder if it even matters that the victim is Watari. Maybe they'd have killed anyone. Whoever was the most convenient option.
If that's true, we're looking for connections where there aren't any.
Hey, Macaron.
Right. Let's just check the last one and get going.
And then the character name you want your avatar to be.
Student 16. Yanagi Shigeki.
Does it say why he cheated
Watari
on his
gave a peek
girlfriend?
interview.
Unless his
Escape the
girlfriend was
killing
Watari. It's not relevant.
Was his girlfriend Watari?
No, Hama.
No.
No. For many reasons, Hama.
Alright. I think I've seen all I need to see.
Anything useful?
Yes.
Maybe, yeah. I want to take some time to think it over. Let's keep moving.
Right. Yeah.
Cool, now we can be uncomfy with Ken and Hama for the rest of the investigation.
God, if the floor caves in while we're up here, I'm going to be so pissed. Actually,
God, if Hiraki falls
on
to the
this
floor
side
and
of the
loses
school,
another
it
tooth.
looks pretty clear. I don't think the fire really made it over here at all.
But,
The student cafe has a kitchen.
and again, I know you guys say I keep dropping weird lore on you guys. If he loses the tooth next to his premolar, we'd be matching, because I'm also missing that tooth.
Right? That means it can make fire. Any room that can make fire needs to be checked.
Then my cosplay would be really accurate.
Okay, I'm getting kind of sick of this. You need to come back now. Takeshi. For fuck's sake, enough! You've been gone for almost the whole goddamn day. I thought you were getting better about this. When shit is happening and someone is dead, I need you here! Sorry.
Aww.
Come on. I want to check the student cafe kitchen. We'll keep it quick. I don't even really understand where the fire started, though. I mean, if they got a flame going in here, I guess they could have brought it to the other side of the school, but if it was so small that you could carry
It's
it,
so hard to investigate a fire.
how'd it get so massive? Either way, I'm not seeing anything weird in here. We'll have to ask Yanagi. He's the one who's in here all the time. You ready to head out? Alright, come on.
I kinda get him breaking down. He's good about it all the time. Yeah, I kind of just want to put sunglasses on him when he blinks out like this. Not in a disrespectful way, just to to cheer myself up if I would carry him around. Not carry because he's way tall, but drag him around.
Huh. Now that's not what I expected.
This place is totally clean.
You'd think a room packed with dry wood would go up like a fucking tinderbox.
Maybe the fire just didn't get over here before Monomoko stopped it.
So if it hit the chem and engineering labs, but not the wood shop, I think it's safe to say it started on the west end of the school at the very least.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank God it didn't get over here, though. This place really would have gone up.
What's above this room anyway? On the third floor.
The balcony in the student cafe.
Okay. We might want to get a look upstairs at some point.
So what are they gonna do next
Do you
chapter?
think they might have taken any wood from in here? You know, just to get the fire
It's
going.
not dangerous to go up anymore.
Honestly, I'm starting to wonder if anyone even lit the fire on purpose. Maybe it was just an accident.
No way. It's hard to start a fire in here. How could somebody do it by
A
accident?
depressing weekend at
Well,
work.
I mean-
yeah, like that.
Could it have been Watari? She lights fires all the time.
So you think she accidentally burnt the place down and killed herself?
I'm not saying that, I'm just saying it's a possibility. I don't know for sure.
Well, either way, we should keep this room in mind, just in case. It
Is
would be
Ultima's
pretty
painting
easy to
gonna
use
get
this
burned?
stuff to start a fire.
That'd be so sad if it did.
Right, come on. There's one more room I want to check.
The incinerator?
Yeah, I think it might be important.
It's like Wada can roast those marshmallows in this school right now.
You can wait out here. Just be careful of the floor.
Right. Thanks. Are you seeing anything?
There are definitely a few things out of place.
Like what?
I'm not really sure, but it definitely looks different from the last time I was in here. Someone's moved things around.
So, someone was in here?
Presumably, but it could be entirely innocent. The fire damage certainly isn't helping me discern what's off.
Well, maybe
What, does it fit
it was
300
just the
times?
fire damage
Dang.
then.
Maybe.
Dang.
We can bring it up during the trial, just to make sure.
Right. Where else do we still need to look?
I'd like to check the resource center and archive if we can. There's probably nothing there, but it's rather close to the actual crime scene, so I'd just like to be sure.
It's investigation.
Right.
is?
We can do that. If
Yeah,
the
'cause
floor
it's
stays up, I
not
mean.
Too much.
Right.
Just reminds, like,
Step
you know,
carefully.
I will.
and body.
Nope.
What's up?
I was thinking they might have used the incinerator to light up some wood or something, then just taken that over to the west end and started the fire there.
But they couldn't have?
No, the incinerator hasn't been
Why?
turned on. It's still totally
Yep,
cold.
you avatars.
Darn,
I got some
that was a
kill
really good
ones. I got
theory.
some mob ones.
I mean, there's still another incinerator to check. It's just way less likely.
The one in the basement?
Yeah, they would have had to carry the fire all the way up to the second or third floor without being spotted at all.
What room did the fire even start in?
if you'd want
no
a
clue.
scooter.
But it had to be on the west end?
Had to be.
What about the resource center? It has a lot of paper.
Could be the sewing room, too.
Or the home ec room.
Everyone just realizing, hey, all these rooms are flammable.
Oh, wow. This place is really falling apart.
Except the pool,
Does
I
that
guess.
mean we lost the archive too, then?
Oh, jeez. I hope not. Maybe everything's still okay? I mean, that stuff seemed kind of important.
It's not looking promising.
It looks like most of the stuff inside the filing cabinets is okay, though. That's good.
That is a relief, actually. I'm not sure how much value we can get out of it, but it might help us find some answers at the very least.
Right.
I don't think the fire started in here at the very least, though the area does seem to be rather affected.
Well, if she had died in the computer lab,
Your cat
wouldn't
runner
it have
has a
started there?
keyboard.
We've no idea if the fire
Wait, what's your
started in
cat
the
type?
same room she died in, though. That's just a guess.
Your
It's
cat
entirely
type
possible that she will still be
300 's
trapped by the
crazy.
fire after it had already started raging.
I guess so. I'm glad
oh
that
no,
you,
my
Maya,
cat
and
fed
Nagawa made it
Wada.
out okay. Though, just... I wish Watari had been that lucky too.
Unfortunately, I think it's a matter of...
Shigeki?
You're
Are
not.
you okay? Shigeki! Oh god, wake up!
Wait, what?
Shigeki!
Wait, what? Not. What? Wait, wait.
You fell through the floor!
Oh, the God.
Are you okay?
This man is never ice skating ever again. Like, first his fucked up hands, and now his legs. They really canceled the next Yari on Ice season.
What did I...
Jeez.
I don't know. You're in a crawl space or something?
To the back.
How do I get you out? Shigeki!
Right.
This game takes fall damage.
Get my...
Right.
Look at how we all felt during the premiere.
What are we looking for in here again?
Something that could have started the fire. We probably aren't going to find anything, though.
Is he like a
We're really
Sora?
just checking
oh
for
my God, you're right.
clarification's
Sora did
sake.
do her falling.
So we're wasting time.
He's Tetro's physical punching back.
I just want to rule out all potential scenarios. Someone could have used the oven down here to start the fire, then carried it upstairs. It's not super likely, because they would have been spotted, but still.
If they started a
Well, we can't
fire
get
with an
this
oven,
floor side
wouldn't it have been
collapse.
smarter to use the oven in the staff room?
Or the student cafe, but
He's gotta
but
use
I
the
haven't
field
seen
house.
how either of those rooms look yet. For all I know, they're torched. If they
But now, Mai gets carry him and rescue him all firefighter style, so it's really a win in his book, yeah?
are, then, well, I guess that would point pretty strongly towards the oven
Watari's just ghosted. Should have been me.
method.
Are you seeing anything in here at least?
Not particularly. I think it's safe to rule this room out. It wouldn't make any sense to use this oven when there are so many closer ovens that would mitigate the risk of it getting spotted exponentially.
Right.
I'm feeling real dumb
In
in this
that
trial
case,
because I'm like,
we should go check out the staff room. That's the closest oven to where we found Watari. I think it's worth
really
checking
clues
out.
I can like put together anything.
Right. The staff room.
Come on.
It loops around and when exactly?
Sorry, I'm back.
What the hell happened?
Be careful!
He is kind of out of it. I think he hit his head.
Shigeki, hey, you alive?
I'm.
As well as
Yeah,
Chris cleaned
I am.
together already.
Yes, I'm alright.
What's the point?
Good.
No.
How's your head?
It's spinning a bit, but it's okay. What happened?
Wada says you fell through the floor. That sound familiar?
It's definitely-
I mean, no.
He's definitely concussed. Yanagi, I'm gonna pull you up, okay? Give me your good hand.
For Halloween,
right.
I would just be a Grim Reaper.
And... Gotcha.
Thank you very much.
Can we please go back downstairs? I don't want anyone else falling through the floor.
Yeah, probably a good call.
Kusanagi?
You good to walk?
Definitely.
No,
Definitely.
no.
You can let
have
me
to
down.
carry him, Mai.
Yeah, not happening. Come on.
My, just truly, I'm fine. I was just a
Oh
little
my
dazed.
gosh,
Shut
your
up,
bridal
come
carrying
on.
him?
Easy. You fell pretty hard.
I'm
What
sorry.
the hell happened?
I didn't even restart that whole entire episode. Ah!
Fell pretty hard.
There we go. Okay, how do we think she's carrying him? Like, bridal style? Over the shoulder? Or like piggyback, right? Yanagi.
I don't want to be up here for longer than we have to be. Let's just hurry this up.
Move.
And
Yanagi's fell to the floor.
Watari from the afterlife.
We're
like,
taking him to the
should have
med bay.
been me.
I'm fine.
Hold on, what? Okay, well, be extra careful then.
Over the shoulder, totally.
I just
Bridal
don't
style.
understand how. I mean, I was in the sewing room. I was there like all night. I didn't notice anything, and now the floor's gone. I don't get it.
Hiroki, you're gonna defend yourself so much in trial.
Nakamigawa!
No.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that just
my
took
God,
10 years off my lifespan.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm okay. What even?
It was a piece of the wall.
This is a serious investigation.
What the hell is that?
What do you mean?
Also, Oshima woke up. Yay.
This is the third floor.
Oh, he's dragging
right?
him by the feet.
So we're 3 floors up? Right across from the balcony?
Yeah? So?
So if the
got
wall
jump
is
scared
gone,
again.
why aren't we seeing the sky? What is that?
Oh,
It's
a dome?
rock?
A cave?
Then I
They're underground.
And we're underground?
we're
I don't know why I said a
underground.
cave. I'm sorry, that was dumb.
There's not a chance in hell that anyone is gonna find us.
No, it's okay, Hiroki.
Not a chance in hell.
No! Shh. I didn't even say a cave. Okay.
So what does
I'm
it
sorry,
actually
I'm sorry.
look?
A really big cave, okay? Hiroki nearly died today. Everyone else nearly died from the poison today. Oh gosh. No one's gonna even make it to this trial.
Looking for?
Any evidence that she used the oven
Yeah,
to start
you
the
two haven't
fire?
had any danger.
I
You guys feel like you
mean,
got yourself some
she had a
danger?
fire going in here earlier, if that's relevant.
What?
This
Yeah,
cascade
that's
break,
very
I know,
relevant.
right?
She had a fire going?
Yeah, just a little one. It was super dark in here, so she got a little fire going in a cooking pot so that Wada wouldn't be freaked out during the staff meeting.
Then
Hama, that
what was the
felt
PC
important.
for?
He couldn't talk.
What?
Yeah, we don't know. He just couldn't talk. He was trying.
Doctors
It
thought
just
these
wasn't
kids yearned for
happening.
the mind.
Was it something physical?
Nope. Yanagi said he was fine. Just couldn't talk sometimes.
A battle royale to cheer
Okay,
up.
interesting. Did Watari say how she got the fire started?
Nope. All I know is that she
Oh, wait,
didn't
no, this
use
is
her
Bill Clinton.
lighter. She'd feed it paper and stuff every couple minutes, but yeah, she said she didn't need a lighter to start a fire. That's about it.
She didn't need a lighter?
Could she have started the fire herself?
She definitely could have if she wanted to.
Right, okay. I have a lot to think about.
So I guess the whole investigation is like, did she start the fire or no?
Students, the time allocated for your investigation has ended. Please report to the trial elevator immediately. Your trial will begin shortly.
Thank God this is not a video game. This is
Seriously?
a
Already?
series.
But
'Cause I've
we
had,
don't
like-
even... We've got nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, what troop list do I
I
have?
think we have plenty, actually.
I got like
Not to
fire,
mention everything the others
or
found.
Fire.
What?
or fire.
How? We found jack
Wait,
shit.
what? Ken, you're so
I think
smart.
a lot of the gaps are gonna get filled in during the trial. Let's head down.
Oh my God, Ken, tell me fire facts. You heart fires.
We're the first ones here. Not bad.
Hey, so
Time for the good
Yeah?
feel good trial. Yeah.
who died exactly?
Oh my God, Ojima.
What? Are you serious?
The Kamigawa, honest to God.
Oh my God.
I've got nothing after, like, this afternoon, maybe?
Okay, just...
We're here.
Yanagi's not feeling well.
I'll be okay. It's certainly not the first time hitting my head.
Then you should be able to tell you're concussed.
Well, I mean, we can focus on that later, can't we? We're a little busy at the
Fires
moment.
attracted to
Sorry for the wait.
We're here.
Takeshi!
Then,
Yeah.
oh,
What's that? What is that? Oh, the elevator. What is that
Here
creepy
goes
sound?
nothing.
Come on.
I feel like we're seriously underprepared.
Same, Tamba.
Just don't think about it.
She was doing a blind reaction for the trial. Oh, she's gonna make me like, wait, what? Oh my gosh, is mine still carrying Yanagi? He's still loopy.
But before we start
hold on,
talking,
hold on.
Can I ask a
It's just dark. It's just super dark. And there's Okie Dokie.
question?
What's
up?
I just want to clarify something. If someone commits suicide, who's held culpable? Is there still a blackened?
That's a good question, actually.
Rabbit?
As always,
Rabbit.
they who ended a life will be held culpable for the resulting death. In the case of suicide, the blackened and the victim just so happen to be the same person. In that case,
Yokosaki one's
you're
good.
advised to
Yeah.
vote the victim as the blackened. There
I like
will
how
be
the eyes
no
are still
resulting
out.
execution.
You can't seriously think she killed herself, though.
Well, suicide came up during the investigation. So I just wanted to make sure I understood the rules surrounding it.
How the hell did suicide come up? They burned down half the school trying to kill her. That doesn't exactly scream suicide.
Well,
Yeah, I also don't
mostly
think it's
Hama.
Yeah.
Would you mind testifying? I just want everyone to be on the same page with what you told me earlier.
Yokosaki and Watari
right.
are united, at least as Foxes
Where do you
now.
want me to start?
With the first note you got,
Yeah.
if that's alright.
Okay. Well, Watari slipped a note under my door a bit before nighttime, telling me to meet her an hour after the nighttime announcement.
And you're positive it was Watari?
I'm pretty sure. It was definitely her
Yokosaki knows
writing.
in our hearts.
Okay. So then what happened?
I waited until an hour after the nighttime announcement. Then I did what it said. I went upstairs to the sewing room.
So that's when I saw you.
Yokosaki's just
Yeah,
staring at you.
I got there, but Watari didn't show. It was
really-
just Hidewaki.
I feel like because they're facing forward, Chiba and Kamimura, I feel like they're just staring at me. Like everyone else, I can imagine like you're looking this way, or you're looking this way, you're looking kind of like woo, and you're not looking anywhere. But these two are just like staring into my soul, like, how dare you?
We talked for a couple of minutes, I guess, but I was getting kind of worried, so I went to go look for Watari. I couldn't find her, so I thought maybe she'd just shown up late and she was waiting for me in the sewing room.
So you went back?
Yeah, I went back up. That's when I found the second note.
Second note?
It
sounds like a
said
trick.
she was going to kill herself. It said she went back to her room to kill herself. So I ran back downstairs to find her.
And okay, sorry again. This is like important. Harada's neck, though, I think that's somehow more violent to me than like everyone else's blood stuff. I don't know. I don't know why.
Wasn't there. Then everyone started freaking out and yelling that there was a fire.
Right. Then I think it would be a good idea for us to start with Hiroaki.
What? Excuse me?
Yeah, hold on. What?
Watari was supposed to be in the sewing room, but Hiroaki was there instead. I'm just wondering why.
I was in the sewing room because I'm always in the sewing room.
Yeah.
That late at night?
I couldn't sleep. I just went up there because I was bored. I never saw Watari. She never showed. That's not my fault. And for the record, I never saw any notes either.
No?
No!
When did you leave the sewing room?
Just after Hama did. I figured it was
Gonna
getting
have her
pretty
bit? Okay,
late,
there's-
so I was gonna try sleeping again.
And neither of you saw Watari at any point?
Nope.
Not at all.
Right. Okay.
Ken doesn't believe anybody.
But
Fire in the hole.
But I think it's real fucking weird that you ended up in the sewing room instead of Watari.
What? It's not! She doesn't own the sewing room. I didn't even know you guys were meeting there. I was just there to work. Hama, seriously,
Oh, no,
I
everything he
never
said
saw
really went in
Watari, and I
flames.
never
No.
saw the note.
So where were you when the fire started?
I was
Like, it's on
downstairs.
top,
Yanagi, tell him I was with you. Yanagi and I were in the dining room. We're the ones who found the fire in the first place.
And then you ran upstairs.
We ran upstairs once to go check out the smoke. Then I ran upstairs again because Yanagi
like,
ran
sorry,
after
wrong, not
Hayashi.
gay.
Stupid, by the
Just
way.
Nakamigawa, you ran into the fire?
But because of Yanagi! And I didn't run into the fire, I just ran upstairs!
You could have just as easily killed her then.
No, I couldn't have. I was with Yanagi both times. Unless he saw me kill her, I think it's safe to say that I didn't do anything.
Yanagi, got anything?
Right, I was with
Okay,
Hiroaki.
Hiroki's in the clear.
He didn't do anything.
Then
Unless it was an accident, but still,
What?
we're good.
But
we're
if we're
good so
pointing
far.
fingers, I think it's pretty interesting that
one
Hama
red
was
clear.
the only person who saw the notes.
What?
And he has no alibi
What?
during the fire. Nobody saw you at all. Weird.
But because I was in Watari's room.
It can't be Hama. That wouldn't make any sense.
We have zero proof that there even was a suicide note. In fact, I was in the sewing room and I didn't see a thing. So really, we have more proof that there was no suicide note.
What the hell did you want me to do? Take it with me? I was kind of fucking preoccupied.
With what? Running down to check Watari's
I mean,
room?
that feels
Because
normal.
I'd love to talk about that.
Just shut up.
How long would it take to check her room? Like 2 seconds?
Just as close
They're
as
not
a
exactly massive. You can tell with one look whether or not she's in there. Why the hell were you searching her room for the whole damn fire?
Hold on. It would take more than a couple seconds. You need to check the bathroom and the closet and stuff too, right? I mean, I'd imagine he'd want to be thorough. If she was dying and he missed her because he was careless, that'd be bad.
She said she was in her room. I just took her word for it.
Yeah, you would, wouldn't you? Because you two were super close,
Yeah,
right?
he was gonna doctor her.
Nakamigawa!
It would have been pretty easy for you to get close to her. You even had a meeting planned. She trusted you.
I didn't fucking kill her. Why the hell would I write myself a fake meeting note that would do nothing but incriminate me? Why would I show up in the sewing room and talk to you if I didn't want anyone to know I was there?
Implying there even was a meeting note. If anything, I'd guess you wrote Watari a meeting note and planned to meet with her in the sewing room. You just weren't expecting me to be there.
Hold on a minute. That's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
The meeting note was definitely real. I've got it here.
Hama, Meet me in the sewing room 1 hour after the nighttime announcement. Don't be late. That would be super lame. Later, nerd. Love, Nishino.
I can't make any promises about the second note, but the first one is definitely real.
Well, fine, I guess, but...
And if that really is Watari's writing, which, I mean,
Does it look
we're
like
only
it?
going off of Hama's testimony, but if it is Watari's writing, she's definitely the one who wanted to meet up, not Hama.
So then,
He said the thing.
we can move on from Hama?
Unless anyone has anything else they wanted to add.
I mean, Hama did say he could start fires with his demon powers. So...
That's... No.
Is that gonna be it? Is it gonna be like, oh man, Hama did set the fire, but the demons possessing him did? Oop.
No, he can't. That's dumb.
Thank you, Kat.
Wait, sorry. I'm honestly a bit lost here.
Shocker.
I was kind of distracted for a lot of the investigation. Can someone give me a quick rundown of what actually happened?
Watari's dead.
Yeah, I picked up that much. But, there was a fire, I guess?
Okay.
Oh my god, really?
So, around...
I was like, hey, guys.
I want to
there's
say
kind of
midnight.
burnt walls
There was
here.
this giant fire. We don't know how it started, but it was up on the second and third floors. Hayashi, Yanagi, and Hiroaki ran upstairs to go check it out. But then the fire got put out,
Oh,
and
it's gonna be Rick Grimes?
and
What? Carl.
then the lights came on. She was in the computer lab, completely burnt up. You could barely even tell it was her.
Wait, but... Sorry, this is probably a stupid question. But if she was killed by the fire, how do we vote anyone as the Blackened?
In the event that a student falls victim to fire or smoke, the student who started the fire will be held responsible.
Ah, right.
Ah, wait, that's a
Okay.
change.
That makes things a bit easier,
Yeah,
though, right?
yeah. So, it doesn't matter, say, if Hiroaki or Hama actually locked the door and she got stuck and caught up in the fire, if Watari started the fire herself. Which would mean we get no execution, nobody dies, yeah? But I'm gonna be sad. So, no such luck, I guess.
We just need to figure out who started the fire.
But
Why do
how
they have us
do we know
Carl?
she was killed
Carl?
by fire?
God.
Because she was burned?
I mean, someone could have
Mikato's
attacked her
fire?
and then started
Yeah,
the
let's
fire,
execute
right?
Mikado.
Then they'd be guilty either way. She was definitely killed by the fire, though, right? I mean, look at her. I couldn't even really recognize her.
So you think she burned to death?
Actually, most people who die in fires die of smoke.
What if? And again, in complete copium style, it's just a mannequin that's all burnt up and not really Watari. Watari escaped and she's chilling somewhere else. And she's like, no guys, I definitely died. That's my body. Haha, don't come looking for me.
Smoke inhalation long before they could actually burn to death. So, I
We're
mean,
going with that.
at the very least, that's a lot less painful.
Wait, so did she burn to death, or did she suffocate?
Oh my god, does it matter?
It does matter. Everything matters. It's the cause of death. It matters a lot.
Well, I mean, whether it was burning or smoke,
It's
it's
already
safe to
chilling,
say that
yeah.
the fire's what killed her, right? So we just need to figure out who started it.
But, wait. Did she have any other wounds? Could she have died any other way?
The hell? You should know. You're the one who investigated the body.
Honestly, I'm really not feeling so well. My apologies.
Hey, come here. I want to keep an eye on
She's gonna
you.
get her own police squadron and
since
burst
when are we
and
allowed to
bust
switch
these
podiums?
signs. Exactly.
It really
what?
doesn't matter very much.
Wait, who switched?
I want to switch.
No, you're not switching. You stay there. Wait. Did they switch?
Can we please focus?
Whatever, just... We shouldn't be dismissing other causes of death. Sure, maybe she died from the fire.
mannequin as
But if
well
she
looks like a
didn't
burnt
die
corpse.
from
Exactly.
the fire would be a great way to cover that up.
I still don't really understand how the fire started at all.
I'm a bit surprised to hear that, honestly, considering you probably started it.
What?
It started in the computer lab, right? Aren't you in there all the time?
No, I'm not. I promise I'm not.
My switch?
I haven't
Okay.
gone to the computer lab since Okazaki.
Actually,
Okay, but instead of switching, I'm imagining she's just still carrying him.
sorry, but you took a PC from the computer lab earlier today, didn't you? The one you put in the staff room.
That wasn't. Hama took it. I just waited outside.
Yeah, he didn't come in. I got the PC and then we left. I'm pretty sure I would have noticed him starting a fucking fire either way.
And it doesn't even matter. Because that was hours before the fire started anyway.
But you
He
used
bought
to
his plot
spend a
armor.
lot of time in the computer lab, right? You'd know the most about the computer lab out of any of us.
So, knowing a lot about the computer lab doesn't mean he's any better at setting it on fire.
Wait, sorry, just to clarify, why is everyone so sure the fire started in the computer lab?
Well, I mean, that was where Watari's body was, right?
No, what if it was up
Not
one?
to mention,
right?
it
And it
was
fell down?
really, really damaged. The entire ceiling was collapsed.
Yeah, so it was above this, the
Right. Okay.
the computer room.
Maybe Hama
No,
really
I
did
just smart.
start the fire with his demon arm.
Oh my god, Tompa,
I
stop.
definitely didn't.
Then maybe someone used a lighter?
Well, the only lighter in the school was Watari's, right? That's the only one we know of, at least. Either
I'm
way.
sorry. What? Don't fall off your bike going 80 miles per hour? Motorcycle bike. Oh my god, I was thinking like, how fast were you going on your bicycle? Oh my god, wait, Pookie, did you do that? Are you okay? You can, it would just mess you up royally. Like,
It's dead. I've got it here.
oh, look at her
Do you
goblin
just
moves.
carry around evidence in your pockets all the time?
I mean, well, usually during these trials, we all just kind of take each other's word for stuff, right?
Ken just opens his jacket.
I
it's
thought it
all
might
the
help
evidence.
back up some of my points if I had actual evidence to show. But look, it's dead. See?
That doesn't mean we can rule it out completely, though. Could someone have just used the fluid?
It was already dead by the time the fire started. It died earlier this afternoon, Watari told me.
So what if she was lying? I'm
Is it
just
regular
saying,
bike? You're
we're
going-
ignoring the
Oh
one
my
person in the
God.
building that would have been better at starting fires than any of us.
You're okay,
What the
yeah?
hell are you saying?
I'm saying that she could have dumped the lighter fluid herself and just saved it for later. And even if she didn't do it like that, she...
Watari wouldn't do that.
Ken just
Watari.
pocketing the corpse for
Watari
evidence.
wouldn't put everyone in danger like that. If she was gonna kill herself, she
What are
would
you
have just
selling?
done it. She wouldn't burn down the whole damn school and kill us all.
Can
Would-
I say something?
Go on.
Yeah.
Watari knew how to start fires without a lighter.
Yeah?
She told us during the staff meeting. She had made a little fire for us so we could have some light while we talked.
Ken's
She
always
said
here,
she knew
Jerry.
how to make fire without a
Needs to
lighter.
survive.
Why the fuck are you doing this to her?
Huh?
She fucking cared about you. Why are you doing this to her?
I'm not doing anything to her.
I mean, you guys
I'm
both put a
we need to
friendship curse
consider
on her,
everything,
so...
right? So
You know, if anyone else could have gotten close to her without her fighting back, it'd be
There's no
you.
happy ending?
You know that, right? She fucking trusted you.
I didn't hurt her.
She made that meeting fire for you in the first place because you're afraid of the dark. If anyone
Oh,
was gonna
stop
get
yelling
hit
at
by the
everybody.
fucking motive, it would be
I know
you.
I'm stressed, but like, no, stop yelling, Hama.
She was giving me a light. She's the last person I'd hurt over the motive.
Please.
I swear I didn't do anything.
So where were you during the fucking fire then, huh?
I was in my room.
You had no alibi during the fire. You had no alibi before the fire. Where the hell were you? Wada!
I was like, don't yell at him. He's not gonna be able to talk now. Yeah.
Wait.
What?
Hama, you broke Wada.
What's going on?
Wait. Oh
No, the Wama ship. The Wama ship's
I
dying.
think we should move on. We have other topics we should be covering right now.
He's faking it. He just doesn't want to get caught.
Faking what? I'm so confused.
Wait.
Not
okay.
badass, not
I was waiting
badass.
to see if Hama was right about that. Wada, are you having trouble talking again?
Just nodding, like, yeah.
It's selective mutism. I kind of figured from the start, but
Selective mutism?
right. It's a form of mutism that's not being able to talk, that only applies in certain situations. It's an anxiety disorder. It just means that under certain circumstances, he can't talk.
Can't talk or won't talk?
Can't talk.
Can't.
It's mostly seen in children, but if it goes untreated in childhood, it can follow someone into adulthood too. He
Hama's
had it as a
hiding something?
kid,
It
so
feels
it makes
like
sense
it.
that he'd still have it now.
Hold on, pause. How do you know that? That he had it as a kid. How do you know that?
Oh,
Oh.
it was in his student profile.
You.
Also, Opus jacket,
What?
all
You
student
read our
profiles.
profiles?
What?
Hasagawa, you went through my shit?
You guys realize we all agreed to read the
Yeah.
profiles if someone got murdered, right?
Yeah.
You're freaking out on him for something we told him to do.
That stuff is private, though. I don't want someone going through my info like that.
Rich.
I have to agree. That's not. That information is. That's private.
Wow, rough. Sucks.
We said we'd read them if someone died. That was the whole point of keeping them.
Regardless, you should have asked first, or at least told us they're going to be read.
We
We have a time limit.
No. He's right. We all agreed to it.
Hiraki's so real.
It was
I
an
know
emergency.
exactly.
Did you at least find
Hiraki's our
anything
brain
relevant?
cell.
Anything useful?
Well,
No. No, right?
if we're going off the files, then the prime suspects should be Wada, Ojima, and me.
What? You're incriminating yourself?
I know I'm innocent. I'll gladly give up whatever info I have because I know it'll prove I didn't do anything.
I love Ken.
Alright, then
I
let's
love
start
Ken
there.
so much.
We'll just go down the list and badger all three of you. Then we can rule you out. Or, execute you. You want to give us your testimony?
Right. I don't really
You're
have
right.
much of an
Didn't
alibi.
Talbot make Hiraki
Honestly,
read
I
his-
was in my room all day
someone
right up until
else?
the fire started. After that, I went to the pool with everyone else.
Can confirm. He was definitely at the pool. He's the one who brought Ojima.
Where were you before that?
Like I
chill.
said, I was in my room all day. I didn't even come out for breakfast.
That's kind of suspicious in itself, honestly.
legit catatonic.
Why don't you ever come out of your room? What are you doing in there?
It's
Being
safer in my
sad.
room. The
Tom-
door locks.
Apparently, that doesn't mean much anymore.
You don't make jokes about that.
Hama gave it? Okay, Hama gave it. Thank you.
I stay in my room because it has a locking door and I've got light in there.
What?
How do you have light?
I
He's a little book light for his
well,
books.
I mean,
Hasegawa, how do you have light?
it's not fire.
That wasn't the question. How did you have light?
I just
Do you have a book light?
it's luminol.
Oh,
Wait, but
Hold on.
I thought luminol only lit up blood.
Ken,
You-
you didn't hurt.
You weren't making yourself bleed just
Oh
so
my
you could
god,
use the luminol,
Ken!
Right?
Okay. Can all these children stop hurting themselves? Please. And each other, but also themselves. I mean, I hate to say like, oh, that's clever, but like,
You can use the same bloodstain more than once, and you really don't need that much. So it's not like I mean, I didn't.
Are you crazy?
have we even used the luminol in a single investigation yet? This isn't really how I expected it to come up.
There's no way
You're
that's
Ken
fucking
here?
worth it just for a tiny
get
bit of
it.
light.
Hold on! Actually, that reminds me! The luminol! That was in the chem lab, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe the killer started the fire with something from there! Hasagawa, you're super smart. Is there any mix of chemicals that would make, like, I don't know, a fire?
If he knew how to do that, why the hell would he be bloodletting just to use the luminol?
I'm not sure why anyone would go through that much trouble either way if they could just use one of the Bunsen burners.
Yeah.
One of the what?
Why the hell didn't you just use one of the Bunsen burners?
I don't exactly have a gas line running directly in my room. I wouldn't be able to turn it on.
Wait, hold on. What? I don't know anything about this shit. What's a Bunsen burner?
It's a gas burner. It maintains a single open flame.
Still too
In
much.
labs,
You don't really benefit
they're
from
usually
stuff
used
like
for
it.
things like heating and combustion, but they need to be hooked up to a gas line. I don't have that in my
Like
room.
everyone
So
goes
could
to
the killer
medical
have used that to
right
start a
after
fire?
this.
Then it was Hasegawa, right? Since he's so familiar with all the chem lab equipment.
How would using the chem lab once or twice make him so familiar with the chem lab equipment?
It wasn't just once or twice. He was always in there with Kamimura.
Nope. Stop trying
Can
to
anyone back up
everybody,
Hasegawa's
Hama.
alibi? Anyone?
But nobody saw me anywhere near the computer lab.
Oh no.
Tom already said I was at the pool with everyone else. Besides, the fact that nobody saw me all day should support my testimony.
Listen, his alibi's not airtight, but I'm not sure what else we can pick apart. I think we should move on. He's still a suspect, but we have other people to investigate.
Then you're up, Wada.
Wada, care to testify?
Okay.
Woohoo! He's back!
Yeah.
Tamba.
Sorry about that.
What are you woohooing
Thanks, Hasegawa.
in a murder trial?
The last time I saw Watari was when Hama and I were setting up the PC in the staff room. She stayed for a little while, but then she left. I didn't see her again after that.
Yeah, that checks out. That was the last time we saw her.
Why were you guys setting up a PC in the staff room anyway?
So it would be easier for me to talk while my voice wasn't working.
So then what?
Well, we finished setting it up, so Hama left, but I stuck around for a little
You know
while to
what?
mess with my TTS preferences a bit.
Great if Wada's the
I
mastermind.
went back to my
like
room
Wada's
when
like
Watari's fire went out
owns all
And
the
you stayed there?
scientists and stuff.
until the fire, yeah.
Can anyone back that?
Well, he came to the pool, so
I
at
don't
the
know
very
why, but,
least,
like,
he
Mastermind
was probably
Wada
in his
sounds so
room when the
funny
fire
to me.
started.
All right, so here's a fun question. Where were you when the fire started?
Huh?
When the fire started. You know, the one that burned down like half the school. Where were you when it started?
I was in my
Tell me
room.
who's like,
What are you even talking about?
Well, we both know you weren't in your room all night, so how about we talk about what you were doing in the stairwell?
I wasn't doing anything in the stairwell.
You know damn well that I passed you in the stairwell. So where were you going?
I was just going up to the dance studio.
Then you were on the third floor when the fire started.
Yeah, no, I
Why
know.
aren't
I
we
don't think
suspecting
he's
Tomba again?
either.
Genuinely curious.
But because I'm
But it's just
innocent?
funny.
You were the only one upstairs when the fire started.
I wasn't. I was in my room. After we talked in the stairwell, I ran back to the dorms to go find Mai. I never even made it to the dance studio.
Talked! Is that what you're going with? That we talked? You tried to kill me!
What?
I didn't.
What happened?
It was a mistake. I didn't.
She tried to push me down the stairs.
That's right. That's
didn't.
right.
You totally did! You pushed me! The only reason I'm here is because I caught myself on the railing!
But it was an accident. I didn't mean to push you. I was stressed and scared, and you bumped me, and my training kicked in.
Pretty sure I didn't train you to do that.
I panicked.
You could have killed me!
I didn't mean to, though.
Yeah, easy to say when I lived. If I died, I doubt you'd be rushing to confess.
God, you're fine. Can you just move on already? You caught yourself. You're fine.
I feel like
Nothing
killing you is
happened.
not interrupting.
You're getting mad over.
Oh yeah? Push me again. See what happens.
step
Whoa,
out.
okay,
Okay, yeah, no
stop.
problem.
It was an accident. You're both fine. Can we just drop it? She fucked up, but you're okay.
Oh, whatever, Mai. You're
of course.
practically brain dead now.
Excuse me?
How have you not noticed? You used to actually give a damn. You used to be fighting to get out of here. Now you're just fighting for Tomba. What happened to you trying to kick the grate down on day one?
got tortured.
What happened to standing up against
Hideaki.
Sasaki's bullshit? What happened to breaking
I
down
think that's
doors?
kinda,
You're
you
just
know,
going through the motions.
made
You're
things
just
suck a bit.
Tomba's guard dog now. We all have to put up with her stupid shit because she's got you on her roster!
Kami, just shut up for once!
Wow, no shit, you'd be defending her. Everyone's shocked. Newsflash, she's defending you too. You two are fucking invincible because you roped in Hayashi on day one, and now the rest of us have to put up with you guys doing whatever you want!
What the hell are you even talking about?
If I had pushed someone down the stairs, you guys would fuck me up. If I punched someone in the face, you guys would fuck me up. But because it's the blondes, you can just do whatever the hell you want.
Wow.
Because you know nobody's gonna mess with Hayashi.
You're making up a fake problem. I didn't even do anything. Yanagi punched you, but I've been...
You literally tried to kill me today!
That was an accident. I already said it was an accident.
For fuck's sake! Can you shut up?
Okay, Hama, you
What
can yell
the
there.
hell are we even talking about? How is any of this fucking relevant? Who cares? Tama tried to fucking push you? Is that seriously what you're freaking out over? My stop breaking shit. That's your biggest fucking problem. I don't care about any of this. I don't care who's arguing with who. I don't care about any of this stupid interpersonal bullshit drama you guys have going on. I don't fucking care. Do you know where we are right now? Do you know what we're fucking doing? Watari is dead. We're going to die if we don't find out who did it. Fucking focus.
Okay, so maybe not Hama.
We were talking about Wada's alibi.
I was in my room up until the fire, and either way,
Okay, Wada, you're blonde. You should
I don't
catch
know how to
yourself
start
tomorrow. But I'm
fire
like, wait,
without a
don't do
lighter.
that. I love you,
believe him.
but
If
maybe
he knew
don't
how to make
have any
fire,
friends for a
He would have
bit.
made fire by now.
Definitely.
That sounds
Well,
rude. I'm sorry.
what if he didn't mean to do it?
What? Huh?
You're like, starting fights over
What if
Carol?
he started the fire by accident? Would that still count?
How would he have started a fire by accident?
I mean, what if when he was messing around with the PC,
It caught
he
on
started
fire?
an electrical fire or something without knowing?
God, no. Please.
Oh no, no, you're fighting of
Please
Haruda.
don't let this be another
God,
accident.
Oh no.
But my PCs were in the
Cool, now
staff
we
room,
traumatized Hama
and
right back.
my dorm room. The fire started in the
You had
computer
chilled
lab.
from your night.
Maybe you did it when you were getting the PC from the computer lab.
But I haven't been in the computer lab in days. I already said that.
And again,
Please.
If you really didn't go into the computer lab at all,
I'm
and it was
pretty sure
Hama
she
that
died
got the
above the
PC for
computer
you,
lab.
then if anything, he's the one that accidentally started the fire.
There's no way. All I did was unplug a PC. I didn't start a fire.
And besides, the
you know
fire
that one
didn't even
song is
start
like,
until hours
"We
after
didn't
that.
start the fire.
Excuse me,
It's
sorry.
always been burning
I actually had
since the
another
world's
question.
been turning."
Go ahead.
That's
What
kinda
would
just
it
popping in
mean
my
for
head
the
every time they
case
say
if the
say
fire
let's
was
start
started
the
by
fire?
something outside of student control? Like an electrical malfunction in the walls or something?
If
It was
an
at
electrical
2:30 a.m., oh my
malfunction was
God.
caused by Hama removing the PC from the computer lab, he would be held responsible for the fire and any deaths it may have caused.
That's
Well,
not
Hama,
really what I asked, though.
Did you?
What would happen if the fire was completely out of our hands?
You're there for it live. It was
If by some
crazy.
chance the fire was caused by staff negligence, it would be immediately put out before it could be allowed to spread.
Alright, so since you didn't immediately put it out, that means a student is definitely responsible for it, right?
If that's the conclusion you choose to draw.
Oh my God, Rabbit, you're not
Right,
helping today.
okay, thank you. I just wanted to make sure that was completely ruled out. Wada, just to be
If you call it
100%
2:30,
sure,
it's at like 7 or 8.
there's
Oh my
no way
gosh.
you started the fire with your PC setup?
I'm positive. Nothing we did in the computer lab would have started a fire.
Ken,
Especially not
Microwave
hours
in the-
later like
or
that.
fork in the
Then
microwave.
I think he's in the same boat as I am. His alibi's not entirely airtight, but there's nothing else we can get from questioning him. We should move on.
Then it's Ojima's turn. Ojima, testimony, go.
Ken is so smart. He
Ojima?
is. Nothing bad would recommend killing
you
even
cannot
Tetro.
be
Yeah, I know
serious.
nothing.
Takeshi!
Ojima, no.
Is he okay?
Imagine the trial where Wada
He's
can't talk.
fine. He
Ojima's
just
out.
does this. Takeshi!
I don't know who else. Who else can?
Hey!
Ken Kanatani.
Takeshi!
We're in the
Imagine.
middle of the damn trial. He can't be spaced out right now. Wake him up.
There's nothing I can do about it. He's just like that. If shaking him doesn't do anything, then nothing's gonna get him talking again unless he feels like talking again.
That's too fucking bad. He doesn't get to just zone out in the middle of a trial. He needs to be here.
What do you want me to do? Better yet, what do you want him to do?
what?
It's not like he
So
can
bad.
control it. It just
He
happens.
he falls
How
again.
do we
gets
get him
concussed.
back?
If I knew that, we wouldn't be here right now.
Is it, I don't know, possible that he might have done something while he was zoned out?
Not
What?
at all.
You think he hurt someone?
Could he have?
What? No!
Oh, wait.
He doesn't hurt anyone when he's zoned out. He just stands there. He doesn't do anything.
Does he hurt himself though?
Well, I mean,
When he was zoned, yeah, he hurt
is
himself
that-
when he zoned out.
entirely true.
What?
No, that's
I mean,
kind of wrong.
The other day he came to the med bay. He had been pulling his stitches out, hadn't he?
We're gonna shut this down. Yeah.
That's completely
No, right?
different. That's just a nervous habit. He wasn't hurting anyone aside from himself. He was just doing it unconsciously. That's completely different from starting a fire and covering up a murder.
I'm just putting it forward as a theory.
Well, it's a stupid theory. He wouldn't.
Hey, Osho, welcome back. Oh no! Oh no! No!
Ojima?
No! No!
What? Takeshi, are you
Stop
okay?
yelling!
Could you do that?
Wait, what?
How could you? How could you do that?
Wait, did he
Hey,
see?
breathe.
Did he see somebody do the murder?
What are you talking about?
How could you?
I don't think he's actually back yet. Just give me a minute.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait, no! This is worse.
Private. How?
Oh, from Ken knowing and reading.
How could you?
His profile?
Yeah.
Takeshi, hey, just. You're okay. You're safe. We need you to come back, alright? You're safe. I promise you're safe.
He hasn't spoken since it came up, has he?
Was
Oh my
he zoned
God.
out that
I didn't even
whole
notice
time?
either. I feel terrible.
You're safe.
Fuck. That was private.
I know, but you're okay.
Nakamiko.
Yeah, hey, I'm here. You're alright. Are you back?
Yeah.
We need to check Kojima's alibi.
Ken, not now.
Yama's
Ken,
dissociation theory.
Ken. Give us
You're
5
okay.
minutes. Give us just 5
I
minutes.
just
Ken.
want to know where you were all day.
I don't even know.
Do you remember this afternoon? You told me you were gonna check out for a bit, yeah?
Why are you being
Yeah. But I don't remember anything after that.
You were checked out all day. You were in your room the whole time.
I was?
You were. Hasegawa, you're the one that took him down to the pool, right? You know he was in the dorms when the fire started.
Right.
Okay.
I know he didn't kill Watari. I was with him all day. The only time I left was when I went up to the sewing room, but he was still in his room when I came back to put my stuff away.
Okay.
He couldn't have gone anywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like it's a pretty solid
Ojima's in the
alibi.
clear. Ojima's
I think it's
clear.
pretty safe to say
We're
he's not
fine.
faking the whole zoning out thing either.
Then can we rule him out?
I'm fine with that.
He has a sense of-
For now, at least.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Agreed.
I'm really not feeling well.
You know,
You look like shit. Just hold out till the trial's over, okay?
Sorry. There's one thing I want to bring up again.
everyone's dying.
I'm still kind of confused. Can we talk about Watari's suicide note?
What about it?
I just want to be super sure I understand the two notes.
You're with Ken again.
I'm not really seeing how
Yeah,
they
there's
connect to the
nothing
actual case.
I got
Get
the
it.
first note about the meeting
Believe me,
a
I
little
get
bit
it.
before nighttime. I found the second note just around midnight. That's the one that said she was going back to her room to kill herself. I ran downstairs to go find her, and then the fire started.
And the writing on the two notes definitely matched?
It did, yeah.
Then I'm super confused. If she was going back to her room, why was she in the computer lab?
She probably just lied.
What?
Why?
Why though?
If Hama had actually found her, he would have tried to save her, right? He probably didn't want that. She told him she was back in her room so that he'd go there instead of looking for her and finding her in the computer lab.
Ken, can we please get to the
Would
fact that
he
the computer
even
room doesn't have a
have checked
ceiling?
the computer lab to begin with?
Maybe not. But what's a better shot? Leaving it
You're
up to
discussing this,
chance
yes,
or
yeah.
guaranteeing he'll go to the wrong room? She was covering her bases, buying herself some time to die.
'Cause I'm still
So
not,
you
I
really
don't
do
believe
think
she,
this was
she
a
died
suicide,
in
then?
the computer lab.
Starting
I think she
to,
died
yeah.
above the computer lab.
Then that would mean she started the fire herself.
Pretty much, yeah. I think she wrote the note to bring him upstairs, left the second note to send him back downstairs, all to buy herself some time to start the fire.
Wait. That means it's Hama then. Because why would the note say computer lab if she didn't die in the computer lab? She died above the computer lab. That means the second note was fake. But if only Hama saw the first note? No, but then why would Hama force everyone back on trial? And why would Hama do... Hama doesn't have a motive, though. I'm so confused. Okay, so the meet me in the computer lab, I know that's fake. Because I'm 99% sure she didn't die in the computer lab. I'm pretty sure she died whatever room's above the computer lab. You don't see my logic here? Where's MS Paint? Where's MS Paint? Oh, I mean, I don't know. I don't need Clip. I have Clip Studio. Open that. We're gonna open that. I know I was about to find out, but I need to know if I'm like being a smart person or a Tomba here. Okay, so I don't know what room's above the computer lab though. But let's say, oh god, not one. That's right making thing. All right. So that is computer lab, which we know has no roof. They said that the ceiling collapsed. And we said Watari. No, oops. Her body's like here. And they said it was like a big ol' mess and like charred and stuff like that. No, this is me the mouse. Okay, I swear. Letter. No, okay. So Watari's here. There's no ceiling here. And the note, meet me in the computer lab, blah blah blah. That we didn't see sounds fake. That we only have Hama's. Oh, fuck. No, because the fire's not around her. The fire should be like here. This room. That I don't know what the room is. Room. Like I don't know what artist is. So really, the fire went up here. And then this is where she was before, like, oh no, you know? And then died, charred up. Because of soda, hey, good timing. Those had to meet her in the sewing. The first note, right? Oh no, the second note. Oh, you're right. The note said sewing room, and then the second note said she was going to her room to do the blah blah blah. Okay, so maybe the note's not fake. So maybe it's not Hama. Okay, never mind. I'm wrong. Sorry, Hama, I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Forgive me. That part's wrong. But I still think she died in the room above the computer lab. This is the room that caught on fire. And they said like her body was like really messed up. And I know because she was on fire and stuff like that. So that messes up too, but actually how sturdy is, like, I don't know how sturdy a corpse on fire is. It has to be sturdy because we just saw Yanagi fall. Oh, sorry, Despair Sheep. We just saw Yanagi fall through. Yeah. So yeah, died room above computer lab. Blit fell into the computer lab. And but where are the rooms? Above the computer lab's a sewing room. Is it? Maybe more facts. You know what? Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I do need more facts. All right, let's go. Let's continue.
Fire and die. She was making sure he wouldn't actually find her, and that she would have time to get the fire going.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
I'm
If she
sorry
had
for
meant
accusing
him to
you
come
like
upstairs and find the note,
every
it
episode.
would
I
have
feel
been there when
It's
you
just 'cause
were
you're
there,
buff.
Hiroaki.
Okay.
Well,
Where was the note exactly?
On the table.
No, I need more specifics than that. Where on the table?
I mean, I don't know. It was just sitting there.
Yep,
It was in
not
front of
all
the
them, but I
chair
got a good
closest to
chunk
the
of the chunk
door.
here, and I got a
The
couple,
one you see as soon as you
mild
walk
ones.
in.
And it was in plain view. You saw it right away?
Yeah. It wasn't hidden or anything. It was just sitting there.
what? That can't be right.
Why not?
Because that's where I was sitting. There's no way I wouldn't have spotted it.
Is there any chance you just missed it?
What? How?
It was pretty dark.
Oh my
Definitely
gosh.
not. I was using the table for workspace. I would have seen it, 100%. I was looking over the table like every 10 seconds.
Then
Yeah.
the note had to have been put there after you had already left.
For sure.
And you're sure the writing on the notes matched?
Definitely.
Did you be the
Then-
suspect so far?
It had to be Watari who put the note there, right?
I mean, I guess there is an option that Watari did set the fire herself. So I guess Mai hasn't said anything in defense of herself, even though Mai was, I think, Well, no, because it's a fire. She was only missing during the fire. I don't think it's Ken. I really don't think it's Ken. YouTube says they're changing ads in May, and I don't know. I've tried reading the whole thing of what they're saying, and I'm like, this is too much words. I don't really know what you mean, but I'm sure they'll let me know like next month. It's not Tamba. And who'd we clear? We cleared Ojima. I refuse it to be Hiroaki. So I guess I don't know. I'm still stuck between these two. And if it's Ken, I'm gonna go cry. I'm just gonna go cry in a corner.
So she was still alive at that point?
What? How would that even work?
It's just the only thing that makes sense. She slipped the first note under Hama's door. Hama went upstairs, ran into Hiroaki. They both left. Then Watari put the second note there for Hama to find when he came back. Nothing else makes sense, unless... I mean...
She did to get Hama out of
I
his
guess
room?
she could have written the note and someone else could have actually put it there.
But how? Who would have had her note?
Maybe she was coming upstairs to put the note in the sewing room and got intercepted on the way.
Oh, Tamba.
Why are you all staring at me?
You were the one in the sewing room when Watari was supposed to be there.
Please, no.
I never saw Watari even once. The plan doesn't even make any sense. I didn't do anything.
She came up the stairs to plant the note. You were there. You killed her. Hid the note from Hama and then planted it after Hama left.
No, I didn't. None of that happened.
That doesn't make any sense, though.
Thank you, Mai.
Why would he put
Thank you.
Watari's body in the computer lab? Wouldn't that be a waste of
Oh
time?
no!
Plus, he knew Hama was searching the-
No. Because I see we're getting really close to the end of this.
school. Wouldn't you have been afraid of getting caught?
Wait, but I thought the fire killed her.
The fire did kill her. This entire theory is completely baseless. No, Tamba, shut up.
You wouldn't.
I want you to tell me exactly what you think happened, step by step. Let me hear how stupid this is.
I am currently
gladly.
making your necklaces.
I think that
You
Watari
cannot
was
die.
ready to kill herself, slipped a note under Hama's door, and went upstairs to plant a
What are my
second note.
thoughts?
I think you're right with what you said before. She was probably just leading Hama all over the school to buy herself some time to die. What she wasn't expecting is that you would be there. She ran into you, you killed her, and then took her note. Hama showed up, you played it cool until he left, and then you planted the note, carried Watari down to the computer
Tamba's saying
lab,
this, so she has to
started
be
the
wrong.
fire, and left.
Tamba.
Yeah.
Oh, Tamba.
Tamba. Yell.
You literally
Yell.
saw me in the stairwell! Was I covered in blood?
How does that prove anything? You could have killed her without drawing blood.
her body there when he showed up.
So maybe you hid it. It was pitch black. You wouldn't even have to hide it that well. You could have just stuffed it under the table or something.
I didn't know Hama was coming. I would have been completely unprepared for when he actually showed up. I would have known to hide the body. I would have gotten caught.
Bullshit! It would have been obvious he was coming. Watari was carrying a note addressed to Hama. You could have read it and realized what was going on.
Okay, so here's a fucking question then. Hama, when you showed up for the second time and found the note, was the building on fire?
Not as far as I know. It was still fine.
I couldn't have possibly predicted when, or even if, Hama was going to come back to the sewing room.
And he's going to
I wouldn't have been
Hama.
able to time the fire to start after he found it. If I was just going to start the fire at a random time, why would I bother leaving a note out for him to find? It's stupid. It doesn't make any sense.
You could have just guessed the time. It would have taken the fire a while to spread from the computer lab to the sewing room anyway. Maybe the fire had already started and Hama just didn't know it yet.
The computer lab is directly under the sewing room. It would have spread pretty fucking quickly.
Oh shit.
Huh?
Oh shit.
We've been looking at this the wrong way the whole time.
Look at them catching up to
Shigeki?
me.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Look
yep,
who has
okay,
all the
you're
brain
gonna
cells
puke
here
over
today, huh? Oh god.
Yanagi!
Is he okay?
No.
Can we pause for a minute?
I'm sorry.
He's not
You're
gonna
fine.
die, right?
You're fine. Get it out of your system. Seriously though, can we pause?
We'll call a brief recess for the time being to clean the trial grounds.
Hey, we got a
Please
break.
stand by.
What's wrong with him?
He hit his head.
Oh, shit.
The trial will resume shortly.
It's more than his head. He fell through
Really sorry.
Stop
through a
apologizing.
building.
You're
Or
fine.
through the floor. Thank God. I was getting really worried. I'm like, we're almost done with this episode. And I was just like, it can't be Hideraki. Okay, Tamba, stop also murdering
Thank you
me.
for your patience. Is everyone comfortably resituated?
Yep.
Yes. Thank you.
Lovely. You may now resume the trial.
Ken, what did you mean when you said that we've been going about this all
Imagine.
wrong?
We've been looking at it the wrong way. The fire didn't start in the computer lab.
Then where did it start?
The sewing room. The
And
third
I'm
floor
back
was
to suspecting
significantly
Hama
more
again.
damaged than the second floor. Plus, the
Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this again. Let's go ahead and grab this again. Okay, so now we know this is a sewing room, yeah? All right. So then we have staircase here, and we have Tamba just absolutely yeeting Hideraki off the staircase, right? And during this time, while this is like going, clear her ponytail. There we go. So during this time, we have Hama, who, I guess, but again, why? He was going to adopt her. Okay, I know he caught himself on the railing, but still, Tamba totally just shoving Hideraki. He was not in the sewing room at the time, right? Yeah, I mean, you can absolutely tell it's her. So then Hama, there, that's his buff arms there. And like his chest, I guess. Pants. There we go. Right? I'm doing my closing argument with like, you know, Thunderer. He comes in for whatever reason. Oh, and now Watari's in the room because she said she was going to be there, right? Right? And then he goes and for whatever reason lights the room on fire. And then leaves and says like, oh no, but I went to her room because the second note said she was going to her room. Oh crap. Watari. I should be so impressed, right? How much story checks out with the facts, you're pretty sure? It's the second note. The second note's just throwing me off so much. So, and again, I refuse to blame Hideraki, so Hama, again, I'm sorry if it's not you again. Oh, let me give you some eyes. There we go. He's sad. I don't know, because again, I don't know why he would do this, because again, he liked Watari. He was going to adopt Watari. Why would he light the room on fire? I don't know. Ask him. But yeah, I don't know why he would do this to Watari. But he's currently the only person who A, said he was in that room. I mean, aside from Watari, because Watari said she went to that room. Yeah, because they didn't have clocks, right? How would they know the time? I don't know. This is my theory. All right, back to this. Back to this.
A computer lab doesn't fit into anyone's testimony. There's no reason to think it was involved, aside from the fact that we found Watari there, but...
You're putting up with that. Here's some
But I
other
think the
notes.
only reason we found Watari there is because the floor caved in.
So she died in the sewing room and
Exactly.
then fell into the computer lab?
Right. Plus, Hama, what was it you told me when we were investigating? When you found Watari's note in the sewing room, it smelled like a garage?
I mean, that's weird, but is it relevant?
It's definitely
I
relevant.
should
He's
draw
saying
my
they
theories
used
more often.
gasoline.
The gasoline from the engineering lab?
That's
It's not because I
exactly
don't want to be
what I'm
anyone
saying.
else.
Yeah.
That's currently
If they had
my
used
theory.
gasoline, that would explain how the fire managed to spread so quickly.
What? I didn't smell anything at all when I was up there. Definitely not gasoline.
When I was in there with you, I didn't smell anything either. Didn't smell like a garage until
I'm
I
totally
came
willing
back
to
the
accept the
second
ghost in it.
time.
Then they didn't pour the gasoline until you had both already left. That means that the fire probably didn't start until Hama had left the sewing room a second time.
How can you know for sure?
Because if the fire definitely started in the sewing room, he would have seen it if it had started before he left. If he didn't see anything, that means the fire didn't start until he was gone.
Tomba, seriously, keep up.
That means our suspects are everyone who doesn't have an alibi for the
What if it's-
exact moment
what
the
if Hama
fire
just
started.
really didn't like
That's right
Hiroki's
around
outfit he was
midnight.
sewing and just burned
Then
it?
who can we exonerate?
Glad you asked. We can exonerate me.
Because you're
What?
getting
Yanagi
yeeted off
and I
stairwell.
were together in the dining room when the fire started. The only two people who were accounted for, mind you, which means we're both completely innocent.
We are?
We are.
I'm accounted for.
So
I was
Ken
in
Singh
my
started the
room.
fire after
Me
Hama
too.
ran to Watari's
There's
room?
no way to confirm that, though.
I was running back to the
He committed
dorms to
delayed
look for
fire
Watari.
sometimes. I don't know.
Hey,
Again, I'm
speaking
feeling
of
really
which,
bad
I
because I
have a
do like
question.
Hama. I love
Why
Hama
did you
a
go
lot.
back to the sewing room at all? You
I love
already
the
knew
idea of
she
him
didn't show up
adopting
to the
everyone
meeting,
after
so why
surviving.
bother coming back to check again?
What?
You showed up to the meeting. She wasn't there. So you went looking for her,
I will
but then came
throw him under
back
the
to the
bus, save
sewing room?
Hiroki.
Isn't that kind of suspicious?
Yeah.
How is that suspicious?
Yeah.
Honestly, your entire story is kind of suspicious.
It's not. I didn't do anything.
But then why bother coming back upstairs? All I'm saying is that doesn't make sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, okay? I know nothing I'm saying makes sense. I don't get why she did the whole fucking meeting thing. I don't get why she wanted to kill herself. I know
Now
it
he's making
doesn't
me
make
feel real bad
sense.
again. Okay.
I already told you.
feel
I
like an
came back to the
asshole.
sewing room because I thought maybe she was just late to the meeting and she'd be there by then. That's not suspicious. I didn't kill her. I didn't even see her after the staff meeting.
Hama, just to be sure, is it possible that someone else was in the sewing room when you came back?
I'm gonna nail this in the darkness.
It was dark, right?
Yeah.
How thoroughly did you search the room? Is it possible that
crap, there's
someone was
someone
in
else in
there
that
waiting
room.
for you to leave so that they could start the fire?
I didn't see anyone else.
If we're
That's how
going
it's
to
just being
talk
in
about
Danganronpa
that,
games. You're like, oh
can
man.
we go back to
I
how the
love these
fire even
characters,
started at
but
all?
Someone's
I
gotta die.
don't get that part.
They used the gasoline.
Yeah,
You got
but
cooked?
that was to fuel the fire, right? How did they actually start it?
Is it possible that they used something from the arsenal?
Arsenal?
Arson? Oh.
What arsenal?
Oh my god. We didn't even talk about the arsenal yet. That's kind of big news.
What are you talking about?
Well, I figured that the fire might have taken out a wall or a door or just
Oh my God,
something
maybe it
in the
was one
locked
with the
room,
rocket launcher.
right? Like I figured maybe we could get in there now. So I went to go check it out. It's an arsenal. It's full of guns and weapons and poisons and stuff.
Guns? Do they work?
Hell if I know.
Do
I
you think
didn't
we all
touch
tried them?
Either way, they couldn't have used something from the arsenal to start the fire. The arsenal was completely locked down until the fire had already happened.
I know. But also, look at my dumb prediction list where I had Suno killing Wada, of all people. Like, that's terrible. Like,
Yeah, can confirm. It was locked down hard.
Well, we need to get it locked.
Everyone here liked Watari. No one didn't like Watari. You're making Dexter like a whole person. It's okay. I like angst, so it's fine. Tom has a point to stand on now.
Again! I don't want all that stuff just readily...
But yeah, no, like, Watari wouldn't... I feel like Watari wouldn't have killed... Or, oh my god, Tamba wouldn't have killed Watari. That's just like, hey, no, you can't have the lesbians fight, right? And then, like, Kiraki's in the clear. So my only defense for him is like, okay, he's got an alibi, he's fine. And Ojima has an alibi. And I can't imagine Wada... Hama was the closest to Watari, that's not debatable. I know! That's what I'm saying, like, ugh. Like, I don't know why. But it's... Because my other option... Because obviously, Inagi's not going to kill a girl. If Inagi's going to murder, it's going to be a dude. I'm just saying. Like, I feel like he could not murder a girl. He could not raise his hand or anything to a girl. And mine wouldn't. I know Watari confessed to mine, like, away. But there's, like, no way. Clean your Ace Attorney gameplay. So that leaves Ken. Or at least Hama. And again, I pulled the MS Paint. I'll need MS Paint this one, because I'm just pointing at faces, but... I will, like... It can't be Ken. It just can't be Ken. Because, no. I mean, it can be, because I think he's going to survive, so which means he's going to die, because none of my predictions ever pan out. Ever. I think. Yeah, I've got nothing right. So true to Yangi, never killing a woman. Exactly. So my only options... I mean, I guess technically Wada... There's no way it's Wada. I feel like it's a 0% chance it's Wada. It's Ken or it's Hama. And, like... It can't be. It couldn't be Ken, so it was Barbie? Exactly. I mean, I guess it could be Watari, too. Nah. I just don't trust it.
Available for anyone to grab whenever they want.
Exactly.
I really, really wish you would have brought that up sooner.
Overcomplicating it. You know what?
Is there anything else you forgot to mention?
What if it is just Watari?
No, that's it.
What? Huh?
So the fire couldn't have come from something in the arsenal, but the Bunsen burner is still bothering me.
Wait, what? Why?
Why?
Well, I don't know how they started the fire, but wouldn't it have been easier to just go ignite something in the chem lab and then just carry it upstairs to ignite the gasoline with?
The light would have given them away, wouldn't it? They could have been spotted in the hallway. Especially since Ron was running back downstairs.
The light definitely would have given them away. Yeah, especially if they were in the room when Hama was. The fire definitely didn't start at all until Hama left. That means no Bunsen burner for sure. I think it's safe to just forget it.
What makes you think they were hiding in the room when Hama came back anyway? Wouldn't that be seriously risky?
Well, the fire spread really quickly, right? It would make sense for it to have started as soon as Hama left. Plus, they would need to know when he had left if they wanted to time the fire correctly. I think they were in the sewing room at the same time he was, just waiting for him to leave.
But how could he have missed them?
They would have only needed to stay hidden for a couple of seconds. As soon as Hama saw the note, he would have been too focused on that to worry about searching the room. They probably just waited under the table or something. It's not like he would have spotted them in the dark.
God, this is way too much to keep track of.
What are you confused about, Tamba?
Yeah, don't worry, Tamba. I'll draw it out for you.
How did the fire start?
We're not really sure yet, but we know that they used gasoline to make it bigger.
Okay, why wasn't Watari in the sewing room when she said she would be? An hour after the nighttime announcement.
That again already? What the heck?
We're pretty sure she was never going to show up to the meeting at all. We think that she just wanted Hama to find her second note so he can run back downstairs
No,
and
don't
buy her
feed
some
water
time.
erasers.
So she was really going to kill herself?
It looks like it, yeah.
Well, but... Okay then. So if she killed herself, isn't the case kind of open and shut? She started the fire,
can't
killed
believe Hama
herself,
brought
the
this up again, you
end.
two.
Right?
I mean, that sounds right,
I
but
totally can. That's what I
but
believe
that's
can.
this still doesn't make any sense.
And... Hold on. If she wanted Hama to find her note and run back downstairs to look for her, why didn't she put the note out until after Hama had already left?
Because there was an unexpected third party at their meeting point.
Huh?
Nagawa.
What? Me?
She couldn't put her note out because of him?
She must have gotten there, saw that Hiroaki was in the sewing room, and hid.
Hence
She
why
wouldn't have
you
been
see a
able to
fold.
discreetly put her
You know,
note
that's a
out with him
good-
there.
It's probably smarter than all of
absolutely
us.
would have
I
read
was like,
it.
that's a good
Definitely.
life.
Presumably,
path.
even if
Wait,
she told
thing.
him not
Yeah,
to.
For sure.
Then, where was she?
Was she seriously hiding upstairs the entire time, just waiting for me to leave?
But
Hama, I'm so
where?
sorry. This is actually
Couldn't
looking
she
like it.
have
Like,
just
it's
hidden right there in
self-inflicted.
the sewing room? It was dark.
Hama, I'm so
Nobody would have
sorry.
seen her.
That would be way too risky. If anyone just so
This
happened
is
to
why
point their
people kill me
flashlight
in
at her,
Among Us.
she'd be caught.
Then maybe she was in the supply room. The one right across from the home ec room door. She would have been able to see if anyone went in or out of the sewing room, and she would have been hidden out of sight.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the supply room. You said it looked like someone had been in there, right?
I
Oh my gosh.
vaguely recall that.
Oh my gosh.
Then
This was the
she was
self.
probably hiding out in there, just waiting for them to leave.
But why? Why was she just waiting there to leave the note? Was it that important that I go back downstairs?
Like we already said, she was buying herself time. She didn't want you to find her. She had to make sure that you wouldn't.
But what did she need time for? How long does it take to die?
Oh geez, wow, Anna,
Then-
that's a question.
She probably needed that time to start the fire.
Fee, what?
So
Deep
she
fried
was the
tarot
one that
tarot.
started the
Oh
fire
god,
then.
no.
That's the only thing that makes sense. Yeah,
But why?
to kill herself.
Why is sewing
No, I mean, why the
That too.
fire? Why would she do that? She wouldn't do that. Watari wouldn't take
Yeah,
out half the
wait.
school and put us.
Yeah, because why wouldn't she just like lock her door and do it in her room, right? Well, she need the Bunsen burner? But is there a gas line in the Bunsen burner? Or in the sewing room?
all in danger just to kill herself. Not when she could have done it a different way.
She...
It doesn't make any sense. This whole plan is stupid.
Or taking,
If
like,
she
a
wanted to
leaf
kill herself, she could have just grabbed a knife and
I was
killed
gonna say the
herself.
cyanide.
She wouldn't need this whole big elaborate plan to burn half the damn school down. She would have just done it.
You know, with the way she was talking earlier, it kind of
it's
makes
so
sense that she
confusing.
killed herself.
What?
When we were in the kitchen earlier, she kept telling me how glad she was she got to meet me. It
right, she did
kind
confess.
of sounded like a goodbye.
Fuck. This morning, she wanted to show me her dancing. She said it was her life story.
She got inspired by Shinji.
She wanted me to see it. Why the fuck didn't I notice?
But I still don't understand how the fire even started in the first place.
Does it even really matter?
It does matter. Everything matters. If she chose to die by fire, there has to be a reason why. Hama's right. It would have been a million times easier for her to just stab herself and be done with it. Why did she choose fire?
'Cause she's a fire dancer?
Nobody has anything?
I don't know.
Okay, Yanagi, Wada, can you give me a rundown of what else was in the supply
Okay.
room?
Okay, so
What did she have access to up there? Anything that could start a fire?
I think it's mostly cleaning supplies.
It is bleach, detergent, sponges, cloths, things to restock the home ec room.
That's all I saw when I was in there. Brooms and chemicals and shit. That's where I got the steel wool I was cleaning the oven with. Useful.
okay.
Okay.
Got something?
No, the oven's below. Okay. I was like, wait. The steel wool wouldn't accidentally set the oven on fire, right? But no.
Just give me a minute. I need to think.
Wrong
She
area.
had a lighter, right?
Wrong area.
Could she have used that to start the fire?
Are you fucking
Didn't we cover
serious?
that already?
How
That
many
no?
times have we been over this? The lighter was dead.
Besides, if she'd used
I
the
mean,
lighter to
sure,
start the
may not be
fire, it
confusing.
would have
I
been
could just
on
be,
her,
like,
not in Hasagawa's pocket. It would have gone down with her in
tunnel
the fire.
visioned
That said,
on
though,
things where I just don't
if
see things.
there was already gasoline everywhere, it would have taken much to start the fire. One small spark would have done the trick.
I could
But
just
how
be
would she
dumb
have
too
gotten a spark in
sometimes.
the first place?
Yeah,
Couldn't
oven's
be
way
that
below.
hard.
Yeah.
Starting a fire is one thing, but making a spark is easy. She could have just plugged something in.
Did we find any electronics up there?
The sewing machines are always plugged in up there. That would have been an easy way to get things going.
Ooh! Or maybe someone found something else suspicious. Like a fire starter.
Oh, the
You don't
jagged
think
metal,
someone would have
right?
mentioned it if they found a fucking fire starter up there?
forgot who.
Where
One
would
of
she
us
have
found
even
some
gotten
piece of
something
metal.
like that?
I don't know.
That was weird shapes.
Maybe it was in the storage room or something. Or maybe it was
Pete bought a
someone's
spaghettios,
reward.
heck yeah.
Or it was part of someone's workstation. Or it was in the lab somewhere. There's tons of stuff in this school.
Oh, wait, what does a fire starter look like?
You know, it's like a little flint and steel. It's a piece of metal.
Oh,
Yay! Oh, hey,
wait.
they found that.
Maybe we found one then? Does it look like this?
Definitely not. What the hell is that?
Or not.
I'm pretty sure you just found garbage.
No, it's definitely metal. See?
He eats it.
We
It's
found it
metal,
in the sewing
see?
room. We didn't know what it was. It's not a fire starter though?
What a suffering.
I
Water's suffering all the
Can I
time,
see
not just
that?
right now.
Sure. Yaniki and I found it when we were investigating. It was just lying there. It looks pretty burnt up though.
You found this in the sewing room?
Yeah, behind the door.
Was it specifically behind the door? On the sewing room side? Not the home ec room side?
Yeah,
Tell me being
alright.
useful impossible.
Is that a big deal?
I don't get it. She wouldn't kill herself. And even if she did, she wouldn't try to cover it up like this. She wouldn't want us all to die. She wouldn't have put us through this. Not after what she said during Okuzaki's trial.
She promised she'd never be like Okazaki. Didn't she?
So she wouldn't try to kill us like this.
Maybe she... I don't know, resents at us for killing Okazaki. They're really close, right?
She wouldn't fucking do that. And she didn't resent us. She cared about us. She cared about us a lot. She cared about me.
Now Hama's crying. No, I'm a terrible person. Hama, please stop crying. I mean, cry if you want to, obviously.
She swore she did. She wanted us to get out of here together.
I'm a bad person.
Hama. I need you to testify one more time, okay?
In comic book
I
form.
need you to tell me exactly what you did. From the second you walked back into the sewing room to the second you walked back out.
The hell are you talking about?
I just had thoughts. And again, I'm sorry, Hama. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so clearing this. Clearing this part. So let me clear that bar. Okay, Watari's room does not matter anymore. Blah. Could it be? Did he say he shut the door on his way out? So like, what if Watari? No, but how would she make it Hama? I got it. No. This is accusing Hama. This is accusing Watari. So, what if Watari set up her death to get? Oh God. Yeah, I've been making notes for my thoughts. What if Watari set up her death to get Hama out, and I guess kill everybody else, which I don't know why she'd want to kill Mai also, but whatevs. So I guess I don't know. In the I'm on eraser form. So like, I don't know how. Okay, oh, he said it smelled like a garage in there because it smelled like gasoline. Okay. Thoughts. I swear. I'm not thinking me Hama. Sorry, thinking. I was thinking, and there's too many thoughts. Okay, so so she was hiding in the supply closet. Watari was hiding in the supply closet during when Hiroaki was, I guess, there and Hama was there, whatever. And after he left the first, oh crap, I do need Watari's room. So he left to Watari's, no, wherever he left the first time, right? And that's when Watari got out the closet. She left the closet. Sorry. That's when she left the supply closet. And I guess she had the gasoline with her, and she poured gasoline like all up in this room, right? Right? Because that's when he said when he came back to the room, he said it smelled like a garage. Watari in the closet for once. And he looked around, didn't see anybody, because I guess, I don't know where she went at that point, but whatevs. And then, when he shut the door, and whatever that metal piece was, I don't know, like, you know in Death Note, when you know, set up his door for, like, traps or things or whatever, I'm thinking she set something to start a spark or a fire, so then when Hama closed the door, it would, make a spark with whatever that metal piece and I guess something else, like right here when the door shut. And then it went whoosh, 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 and then it went boom, and then lit her on fire and she died. You seem she burned the closet as she came out. So Hama didn't even know he started the fire and that he killed Watari. And so he would have, you know, a really good alibi. Because obviously he doesn't think he did it. So, you know, he's like lying and saying like, oh, I didn't do it. And it's like, you know, truthful and stuff like that. I'm scaring you. Sorry. I just had thoughts. I just really had thoughts. A lot of thoughts. But I'm guessing that's what it meant when it said that the room smelled like gasoline. So yeah, so Hama accidentally murdered Watari. According to Watari's plan, she door trapped him. You never watched Death Note because somebody had spoiled everything? Oh god, that sucks. I'm so sorry. Another Okazaki. And she knew, like, you know, that the floor would collapse into that lab and just really make everything so confusing. This is my final theory. She jigsaw trapped him. But again, it is messed up, and I don't know. But that's all we have, because I know Hiroaki wasn't leaking gasoline. Like, that's silly, right? And everybody else is out. So it really just comes down to, like, these three are the only ones here. We know Hiroaki was busy, you know, up at the staircase. Okazaki, oh right, Okazaki door trapped. Oh my god, I just made her door trap like Okazaki, didn't I? Well, that's bad. But I'm onto something. I'm onto something with the fire starter and the gassing on the floor and Hama coming to the room a second time. And Watari doing it for Hama because Hama was so nice. That's what friendship does to you. Okay. They're going to immediately say why I'm already wrong. They're going to immediately tell me, like, no.
You were looking for Watari, and you decided to check the sewing room again. You got to the door. Then what?
I walked inside.
The doors are blackened? Exactly.
I need to know exactly what happened.
I barely even remember. There was so much going on.
Hama, this is extremely important. Think.
Friends asleep together, sleep together.
I walked into the sewing room, and I called her name.
How far did you open the door?
I don't know, like halfway. I walked in, called her name, took a couple steps forward. I don't know. I was just kind of looking around with my flashlight.
And then what?
Then I saw the note. So I walked over to the table and picked it up.
Oh, right,
when
he
you
did
were
walk to
doing
the
that,
table.
You didn't notice anything else aside from the gasoline smell? No smoke, no fire, no light, nothing weird?
I mean, I don't know.
It's Lila's fault?
It's all just...
it's Lila's fault.
It's blurry, man. My mind was kinda on the fucking suicide note.
Hama, this is really, Really important.
Why, though?
Did you notice anything?
No. I don't think so. Just the
Bunsen
gas
burners?
smell.
Oh wait, we said we need gas with a Bunsen burner, right?
I read the note, and I realized what was happening.
Throw a Bunsen burner
so
onto my thing.
I-
my drawing.
I ran out of the room to go find Watari.
Did you open the door any further than when you walked in?
Yeah, definitely. I threw it open.
All the way open? Did it hit the wall?
It did, yeah. I threw it open. It hit the wall. And I ran downstairs to go find Watari.
It's the opposite of what I said. Not shutting it, but
Right.
opening it.
Okay.
I'm
Did
just
something?
kind of confused of why any of this matters.
If you're suggesting Watari was behind the door, I'm not sure that would make much sense. He certainly would have spotted her on his way out. Especially if the door was only opened halfway.
The door wouldn't have been able to hit the wall if she was hiding behind it.
Ooh! Maybe the note was flammable in some kind of weird way.
Tamba.
Maybe it was some kind of special paper that bursts into flames when it touches gasoline.
Tamba.
He dropped it on the floor, it hit the gasoline, and boom!
I don't think that's a thing that exists.
It's definitely not.
Where even was the gasoline? Was it just thrown all over the floor?
I'm more confused on where Watari was. We know she was hiding out in the storage closet while she was
This is
waiting for
looking for
Nagao to
help,
leave,
for
but after he left, she planted the note. Where did she go? Back to the closet?
No, she went
hid
back in the
there in the
closet.
sunroom, didn't she?
Sorry, no.
Under the table.
Sorry, I have another question.
Yes?
What would it mean for the verdict if someone set someone else up to start the fire?
Wait, what?
If a
Ken?
student arranged for another student to start a fire unknowingly, the student who committed the actual act of setting the fire would be held accountable, regardless
This sounds
of
like
whether
I'm
or
right.
not
This
they
sounds
were
like
set
I'm
up.
right.
Set up? What do you mean set up?
The only reason I can think of for Watari not just killing herself in a simple and easy way is that she wanted us to get the wrong answer. That means that she's either the culprit and she wanted us all dead, or she's not the culprit and she wanted to get someone else out alive.
What the hell are you talking
Ken and I,
about?
though.
If
Ken
she
and I, we
wanted
got the same
someone out of
brainwave
here
going
that
on.
badly, she could set them up as the culprit,
But
force them to kill her without even knowing that they did it, and they'd be
this is really fucked up, right? Like a Nagito? Yeah, like a Nagito. Guys, what if Okazaki didn't kill Suno? It was Sasaki, right? I'm still with the... Okay. He's gonna... And the worst thing, too, is he's going out like Harada did, too. Where it's not really his fault.
virtually guaranteed a trial win, since not even they would know they were the killer.
That's stupid. She'd never do that. Nobody would. Who the hell would kill themselves just so somebody else could escape?
It's not stupid. It's
Ken
the only
would've-
thing that makes sense. You don't know how it feels to love someone so much
Wow, okay,
that
hold
you'd
on.
be
Like,
willing to
chill.
die just so that they could live. You don't.
Then
No! No! Look at his face. Look at his face. Let me get out of the fist right now. Watari! Watari, you didn't have to do this.
What the hell are you even saying?
The piece of metal Wada found isn't just a random scrap of garbage. It's a 9-volt battery. One that exploded by the looks of it. From the heat, I'm guessing.
But what does that have to do with anything?
It's incredibly easy.
You know, with other fangans, like execution time goes around and I'm like, woohoo! Somebody's dying and we get to watch execution. And every time with Tetro, it's like no. I know, it makes being right sucky. It makes being right Oka sucky. Congrats, you're right. Hope you're proud of me. No, not really. Yeah, no. The Chigo trio members get the worst. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't even know how Hama's gonna die right now. They're not gonna burn him, right? I don't want him to be burned on the stake. So that means I keep thinking like other things I said in the past. So when I was joking about, oh man, Wada and Hama's their little death curses, it cancels each other out. Like, it didn't cancel each other out, did it? It really, really didn't. Wada's death curse is way stronger than Hama's death curse. Well, even, like, Okazaki, Okazaki, like, I was right, but at what cost? This whole side. Yeah, Yanagi, can you switch sides with Kamimura's, like, avatar or little, like, sprite here? Because, you're in danger. Not that that side's doing all that great either, but... Wada outcursed Hama? Yeah. The Wada curse strikes again. Yeah, I really just want Wada to be, like, in a nice padded room for the next chapter. Like, hey, Wada, like, we'll feed you and hand you mangas and, make sure you're okay, but, like, can you not befriend anyone?
Easy to start a fire with a 9-volt battery. I just didn't realize what had happened until Hayashi mentioned that she had gone to the supply room a couple of days ago to get steel wool.
Lonnie, perfect timing.
It's a pretty common fire starting technique. When a 9-volt battery touches steel wool, it causes the steel wool to conduct electricity, which makes it rapidly heat up and ignite.
I'm so glad you're
The
smarter
resulting
than me
flame
about
isn't
this,
very big,
Ken.
but if you pair it with gasoline, it could easily make the entire room go up in seconds.
Espresso, yeah.
Then,
all you would need to do is make sure the battery touches the wool.
That's the me espresso.
Then the whole room would go up.
Espresso.
But what does that have anything to do with me? How does that mean I started the fire?
Honestly, I didn't really get it either until I heard you testify again. Then it all kind of clicked. This is only my theory, but I'm thinking the reason Wada found the battery behind the door is that it was stuck to the actual door itself when the fire started. Maybe she taped it, maybe she just left it there and let the door push it. I'm not really sure. The fire kind of cleared out any evidence, but she had the battery set up against the door, and the wool set up on the floor so that when the door was opened fully...
The battery would touch the wool.
And the whole room would go up.
Right.
Steel wool was something I had to
So
think
when
about.
you threw the door open on your way out...
Wait, what do you mean you want 9-volt battery and steel wool? Which are legitly two things I have in my kitchen. We're fine. We get some of the best voice acting sound? Okay.
There's no fucking way.
but where was Watari during all of this?
I think she really did just stay in the sewing room. She probably hid under the table, waited to make sure her plan worked. It was kind of risky after all, and then just waited to die when the fire started.
That didn't fucking happen.
But
that didn't
I use
happen.
it for the normal
It
ways of
didn't.
using them.
There's no. Watari wouldn't have known about the steel wool shit. What even is that? Is that even true?
She would. She
wouldn't have
cleaning
known
at
that.
home.
And the plan doesn't make any sense. Why the
acid
hell would
trial.
she die for me? She wouldn't do that. She wouldn't try to fucking kill everyone just so I could live.
Hama.
She wouldn't do that to me. She wouldn't put me in that fucking position.
This sucks.
She wouldn't. She wouldn't make me live with the fact that I'd killed all of you. She wouldn't fucking do that to me.
She did say she knew how to start fires without a lighter.
God.
And she definitely knew we had 9 volts at the very least. She might have gotten the idea from watching Masanari work on the shake light.
What?
But that's not fair. Hama didn't even know he had
Watari
done
did
anything. We
Chapel.
can't convict him. She set him up.
He
How
lived
the
for
hell does that even
Hidetsu's
count? That's not fair.
Yeah, what did you do, Kasota?
I didn't do anything. I didn't kill her. She wouldn't make me do that. I didn't hurt her.
It's the only sequence of events that make any sense. Nothing else could have...
It doesn't make any sense.
Guys, this
it's
is like
completely
Hama and Run.
convoluted. Why would Watari do something like that?
Not Wada, Hama and Run. I mean, you take
That's
Wada
not
too,
our
obviously.
job to
Everyone, take
figure
everyone.
out. We just need to figure out if she did it or not. How are you not seeing this? No other theory works. This is the only one that accounts for everything. All the dots connect. We're getting sidetracked about how we feel about Hama and Watari. We're not looking at the actual case. This literally has to be what happened. Watari set him up to kill her, and he...
Just shut the fuck up for once! Shut up!
Yeah. It's like Chiaki and Nagito.
She
Yeah, but,
wouldn't
like-
do that to me. She wouldn't fucking make me live with that. She wouldn't kill herself just so I could go home. She wouldn't kill all of you just so I could go home.
Then maybe it wasn't entirely
think it
about
was
saving Hama. Maybe that was only part of it.
Huh?
Maybe she really did just want to kill herself. Maybe she was tired of this shit
Yeah,
and ready
buddy.
to go.
Can you just take that answer?
Can't really blame her. Maybe setting up Hama was just a little bonus on the way out. I mean, if she was gonna die, why not save her best friend on the way out the door?
She didn't want to
See, guys,
die.
this is why none of you should make friends.
It kind of makes
Just be like
sense.
Yusno, stay inside and never make any friends.
Damn it.
Yeah,
They'll just frame you for their murder.
she's definitely been off lately.
Looking back on it, yeah, she
Like
has.
such ass, obviously.
She wouldn't do this to me. It doesn't make any sense.
Hama's gonna die for being a good friend now.
Can I try to help you make sense of it then?
God, please.
Francis, kill you. You're right.
Then, here's what happened.
I didn't hurt her.
For whatever reason she felt necessary, Watari decided she was going to kill herself.
Yeah, no, here.
She said her goodbyes to Hama and Hayashi, by the sounds of it, and then put her plan together. She gathered everything she was going to need. The gas, the battery, the steel wool. I'm guessing she kept it prepped in the supply room so she'd be ready to set up the fire right away. She wrote a note for Hama, asking him to meet up with her 1 hour after the nighttime announcement. She didn't plan on actually meeting with him, but she needed him to come up to the sewing room to start the fire himself. Otherwise, the whole plan would have been
Can't close
pointless.
the argument that it wasn't. I know.
God.
She left a note and headed
Sorry,
upstairs to
Japanese
set up her
face
trap.
murder.
But there was an unexpected hiccup. Hiroaki couldn't sleep, so he was working in the sewing room. With him there, there was no way she could set up her fire trap,
I miss closing
so she had to hide until he left. She hid out in the storage room and waited, but Hiroaki never left. And eventually, it was too late.
I'll bring it back for.
Hama had shown up for their meeting.
I'll make some misplaced
Since Watari wasn't there,
for kill
he
cure.
talked to Hiroaki for a little bit.
You guys have that
I went to go
report
look for
next
Watari.
week.
Since I can imagine he was probably kind of nervous about her not showing up at all. Hiroaki left pretty soon after, and that's when Watari put her plan in motion again. She headed into the storage room, set up the wool and the battery, poured her gasoline, set out her note, and waited, I guess.
Can we like just
We're
go
guessing
hug
she
Hama?
probably waited under the tables, since it was the only place to really hide, but she waited. I really don't know what she must have been thinking that entire time, but eventually,
done a complete different route of minding
Hama
the
came
killer?
back.
It makes
When
no
Hama
sense.
came
They
back,
put everything up
he
and
found the
all
note,
the notes.
panicked, and ran back downstairs. When he
I
threw the
think I
door
was
open,
just like Maya,
the
because Maya
battery
was just so
Watari had
quiet.
set up behind it collided with the steel wool, producing an ember that ignited the entire room.
No. No.
The place went up pretty fast, and Watari died in the fire, so that means that whether he meant to start the fire or not, in the eyes of the game at least, by the rules, Hama killed her.
He didn't.
That's not fair.
The trial isn't about whether or not the
You're
case is
5,000
fair.
words.
Well, how the
Oh my
fuck
God,
do you
that's
want us to vote him
amazing.
guilty? He didn't do anything wrong.
We did it to Haruta, didn't we?
God,
No, Hiraki, do we have to bring up that to him?
please. She wouldn't do this to me.
She did do this to you. Get with the
Hiraki, we don't
program.
need.
Nakamigawa!
I'm done being here. We're dragging this out. He killed her,
Drag it
right?
out a little longer.
Let's hurry this up.
What the hell is your problem?
Just shut up, Nakamigawa.
If I had to guess, just by reading her file, you have a little sister, right, Hama? And a mom?
She wanted to go back to his family.
I think she was trying to make sure you got home to them.
They... Fuck.
You
Fuck.
fucked
They
up.
didn't need me. They would have been fine.
Watari was so close with her family.
Oh, who's 92
She
despair?
probably thought the same thing.
That's how I'm gonna take that despair.
They would have
That's
been
my despair
fine.
too.
Why the fuck would she do this?
But I mean, that's really just a guess. I don't know. Maybe she just wanted you to live.
Fuck!
His family, who's gonna
After
tell
all
him.
of the votes have been cast,
You
the
think
execution
Hiraki
will
will die?
commence. Please press your buttons now.
You can't seriously expect us to convict him.
But what else are we supposed to do?
If we don't, we'll die.
But we could be wrong. I'm not ready to vote yet.
Nothing else makes sense.
I don't want to vote for Hama.
This is
8%.
so fucked up. I can't vote for him.
Then I guess you'd rather we all die.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Go
Let's
on.
just go, everyone.
Pick right
No one gets cool
now.
easy deaths.
Do you want to live? Or do you want to die? That's all it comes down to. You're thinking about it the wrong way. It's not about killing Hama. It's about whether or not you want to live.
Hiraki, stop setting yourself up as a villain, please. Please.
can't.
I know what you want. I know
Masanari.
you're saying because everyone we have to, but like, I think Kama needs to be the one to
Thank
say
you
this.
for voting. Your votes are currently being tallied and will be shared with the class shortly.
Hama,
This is so fucked up.
don't go.
Hama.
God in heaven.
Oh my
I
god.
come before you as a sinner.
Oh my god, it's right, he's
broken
Catholic.
and ashamed of the unforgivable
No.
act I
Oh,
have
no.
committed.
He's dying in Catholic guilt. Why is that so like? Hiraki's that voice of logic you hate.
Wait, just let him pray.
No. Yeah.
I know I've taken a
He's gonna
life,
take that.
and
He's
I
gonna take
can't
that as
undo
he
what
goes
I've
to hell
done,
type thing.
and my heart is heavy with guilt and remorse and Lord,
Does it
I know
sound like-
I've lived a life of sin against you, and I know I'm
weird, like,
unworthy of
pain,
your
like,
forgiveness.
heart to, like,
but-
stomach pain.
But I'm begging you
When you're, like,
to look
sad.
upon me with compassion and love one more time, and grant me the strength to face my death
No.
with dignity and with peace.
Again, I would puke
and
again. You guys want me to watch a meme video after this? You want me to watch a meme video after this?
Let her family find peace. Let her family heal from what I've taken from them. But be merciful to them. Comfort them through the grief and the pain that I brought upon them with what I did. Please, in my last minutes, please offer me forgiveness. Just for a minute. Just long enough for my words to reach you. Please, I please.
No.
The class has
No.
voted for Hama Ran, the ultimate
No.
demonologist, to be executed. This conclusion was correct. As a result, Hama Ran will be punished with death.
God,
4 digits
Fuck.
in spare check, right? He's like lighthearted.
That's not fair.
Lord,
I guess.
I'm scared, and I'm alone, and
No, you're not alone, you're
my
not alone,
time
you're not
on
alone.
Earth is ending. And please, before I go to hell, please.
Tell me someone on the tetracord drew like Hama's ghost being welcomed to heaven by like Chiba and Harada's ghosts. Like, one of you all drew that, right? One of you.
Please, just once, give me peace that surpasses all understanding.
Without further ado,
Do this. Don't do this.
Grab it.
Before you, I confess all my sins,
You not sick tonight?
the demonic forces that ground me, the atrocities I've committed,
Committed
the pain I've caused, the life
really
I've
hope you do
taken,
that.
the failures I. Chiba, God, please.
Little angel Chiba and little angel Harada. Welcome angel.
Chiba, please, just.
Angel Harada.
I beg you for a second of peace. In my final moments, God in heaven, against every sin I've committed, I beg for forgiveness.
I don't know.
Please,
I won't skip it.
Fuck.
I won't skip it.
Fuck. I want my mom.
No, God.
Fuck.
I may pause between this
It's
and
punishment
the...
time.
I am gonna pause a smidge. Let me go to the next video and I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna pause just here, just so we can take a break. Just a break. Don't worry, I'm not skipping. I just need a moment. I really just need a moment. Because I know I was saying earlier that, I'm willing to sacrifice Hama for this, but it's not like really. Do you know what your moms would get to? I know. Because you remember these are kids. They're not adults yet. They're all 17. Mental health break? Yeah. Gives me tissue. Thank you. This is posted really early in the morning, by the way. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah, let's just go fight Khan. Maybe now I'm gonna make that Khan slapping thing. Slapping Khan emote. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Type in, go to stream elements. Log in. We're logging in to that account. Hold on 1 second. Go to my dashboard. Go to chat commands. Nope, wrong. Go to counters first. Make a counter. Slap con. Submit that. Now chat command. Custom. New command slap con. Dr. Khan has been slapped. Count slap con. I did that right. Okay. Activate. Okay. Who wants to try it first? Who wants to try it? Exclamation slap con. Do it. Go. You wait till... Oh, there's new Tetro uploads? Alright. I mean, as soon as I get one slap con, I will play this and then we will... What's the thumbnail? This thumbnail? I don't know, I didn't see this thumbnail. Oh, never mind. That did not work. What did I do wrong here? Input missing. Dashboard. Parsing error. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Counter. Slapcon on. Yes. Check command. Custom commands. Oh, oops. I left out one little thing. There we go. Save. She also saying, like, no, you can't. Okay. Kill Khan with a chainsaw. That works. Alright. I found the end of input I missed. Okay, should work. Wait, what do you mean 5 minutes? What do you mean 5 minutes of an execution? Lenny, you came back for the execution. Congrats. Cool. Alright, he's been slapped. Let's do this.
Dr. Yonekura Haruka, Session 1, Log 96. The fourth trial just came to a close, and I have to say, this time around, things were somewhat unexpected.
Oh, he escaped.
Around midnight, student 15 chose to withdraw from the killing game by taking her own life. We discussed the issue of suicide in the office earlier last week when student 12 attempted suicide, so we were prepared with a new rule set in the event that she succeeded. But instead of killing herself as anticipated, she rigged up a door trap that forced student 10 to kill her unknowingly. Quite frankly, I can't say I was expecting that. Monomoko didn't seem to be very prepared either,
welcome back.
but she handled it well on the fly. She seems to be back in working form now. I'm not sure what Dr. Khan did, but her behavior's been corrected. But I suppose we can leave it at that. Aside from that, my thoughts on the case? I've got plenty of thoughts on the case, actually. My first thought on the case is that I'm incredibly disappointed in student 15 for allowing herself to use a door trap. I can only imagine she pulled inspiration from student 9, which is, well, pitiful, to say the
Hama's keeping me at
least.
the school. Absolutely.
Is there another word for it?
And just
It
a
was
charred
pitiful.
mannequin, not Watari, on the computer lab.
Regardless, let's look over the execution that Dr. Khan prepared for student 10. He was rather excited about this one, so I can
I'm so
only
glad to slap
imagine it'll
Khan.
be completely egregious and unnecessary. Ninth Circle Full-Body Demonic Takeover. Awful name.
Fine.
Sounds like something out of a shonen manga. Anyway, Ninth Circle Full-Body Demonic Takeover.
Guys, get with the slaps, yeah.
Student 10 was strapped to a large circular slat of wood. A magic circle... What?
No, don't carve it into him. Do not
A
carve it into him.
magic circle had been painted on it, with student 10 positioned in the middle of said circle. 6 IV lines were inserted into student
What?
10. 1 on his neck, 1 in each arm, 1 in each leg, and 1 in his lower back. Dr. Murunaga, who was assigned to man the execution, was in charge of both initiating the
Is that Galahad? Sorry, that was loud. That was loud. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Muranaga's Galahad, right? I'm upset. Sorry. I'm so sorry I loud. I'm so sorry that was loud. Oh, you got more ads. Why are you getting so many ads? That's so weird. Yeah. Okay, Galahad can die now. What, you feel bad Galahad had to do this? He better, when I get to this part in Staff Side, he better be so goddamn sad. Or brainwashed, or something.
execution and opening the IV lines. When given the okay to begin, he ignited the wooden slab beneath Student 10's body. As the fire gradually began spreading, the IV lines were open, allowing a mix of chlorine bleach and sulfuric acid.
Okay, I know I said I'd get through this. But this is so fucking messed up. You sure he didn't enjoy doing this? He was forced to? But this is so messed up.
When does he come up with these? Sulfuric acid. Sulfuric acid? Did he literally only do that because of the whole battery angle?
That's so fucked up.
When this was run by me, the only thing in the bags was chlorine bleach.
That's still fucked
Now
up.
I'm seeing sulfuric acid?
It's because student 15 used a battery.
Yes, I get that. Thank you, Seki.
Just explaining it.
Why are you even here? I'm recording my audio log. Go. The IV lines were open, allowing a mix of chlorine bleach and sulfuric acid to flow into Student 10's body. This caused severe and immediate pain, causing Student 10 to scream and lash out violently, held back by the designated restraints on his wrists and ankles.
Do you get that part?
No, actually. Why not just burn him? This is excessive. Not to mention excessively stupid.
Surrounded by fire, screaming and writhing. He's supposed to look like a demon.
Fuck off.
What? That's still stupid.
Keep reading.
As the fire continued to spread,
I hate this.
one of Student 10's wrist restraints unexpectedly broke. Dr. Murunaga was evacuated from the room for his own safety, but Student 10 did not attempt to remove his IV lines or restraints.
No.
The execution continued for several more minutes until it had become clear that Student 10 has passed away, at which point his body was allowed to burn and Dr. Murunaga was allowed to re-enter the execution chamber.
Fun.
It should also be noted that
I'm
Student 6
forwarding you
became
all my
incredibly
therapy,
distressed during this
please.
process, attempting to damage the execution chamber glass before being restrained by Student 12. No significant damage was reported. Unnecessarily grisly, as always. Grisly and pointless. The important takeaway is that Students 15 and 10 are gone. That means the game is almost over. One more kill.
And
then
what?
we're done.
And then what?
The remaining students will be returned to their environments. It feels like it's so close now. I hope the next group of students is this entertaining.
Wait, did they just return him home? Hama took his punishment even though he broke free. That's Catholic guilt right there.
I'm not sure I've got anything else to add. I'm going to go ahead and sign off for now. I've got someone I'd like to speak to. Dr. Yonekuro Haruka, Session 1, Log 96.
Okay, so you're still sus of a battle royale and want to survive at the end? Possibly. Honestly, at this point, I'm like, hey everyone, just in case you do a murder on accident or on purpose, take a little bit of the cyanide, okay? We're gonna do the old-timey Spies type thing, you know? Where it's just sounds like a worse ending for the death for the survivors. Hey, they're gonna give you a really shitty death. Just take some cyanide before you go. Just put them to shit for a month and return home like nothing happened. Because they wouldn't know where they were. Because they'd be like, oh, where were you? Underground. Where? I don't know. Just underground with a talking rabbit. A talking white rabbit on top of that. Talking white robot rabbit that teleports. And Hiiraki was on drugs. No one's gonna believe him.
Out.
As long as Ojima gets out, and he'll be happy. I don't know what's gonna make me happy at the end of this.
It's a mess in here.
Alright, bye, Larry.
Yes. Well, it turns out sulfuric acid eats through the body in all sorts of ways you wouldn't expect.
Fuck off.
Who knew?
You're a doctor.
Well, I suppose you got me there. I just thought it would make a good show.
What do you get from this? What's the point? Why not just kill them and be done with it? Why make a big elaborate scene of it?
Or why
I could ask you the same thing. Why a
what the
killing
Hunger
game?
Games is this?
You're dear friends, so I wasn't going to say no when you invited me to be a part of this team, but I'm having a hard time imagining why the theatrics are so necessary.
I like the concept of returning them
What
home.
are you gaining from this? Is it an experiment? Is it research? What's the point?
It's very Squid Gamey, right?
Always so tight-lipped about everything. It's charming in a sense.
Enough. He went out with quite the bang.
Praying?
Could have predicted that.
I find it somewhat amusing in honesty.
Why's that?
Well, I'm not a particularly religious man myself, but I have to wonder. Using his last moments to pray, is that worth
yeah.
for a man so insistent that he's already been claimed by demons, I mean. My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. It's a quote from Shakespeare.
I'm just mad, and I just
Hamlet is steeled to
try
kill
to-
King Claudius. When he realizes that Claudius is praying, it dawns on him that if he kills Claudius while he's praying, while he's begging God for forgiveness, then his soul will go to heaven, which Hamlet resents. He wants Claudius to suffer in hell.
And he's quoting
When he
Shakespeare.
leaves Claudius be, Claudius reflects to himself that while his words fly up, his thoughts remain below. Because he's so riddled with sin and guilt, he can't address God. His words simply won't reach. I just find it funny to think that in his last moments, The moments he so desperately spent praying, his words might have been falling on completely deaf ears. I wonder if his sins were that severe. In his eyes, that is.
You're a sadist.
I'm a scientist.
What you do is a complete bastardization of science.
And what you do is groundbreaking. Admit it. You're just as much of a sadist
She
as
is
I
too.
am. There's no shame in it.
We're past the point of shame.
I'd have to agree. And yet...
And yet,
Well, I just find it amusing that our humanity is being called into question by a rabbit. Sounds like not all of us have entirely moved past the point of shame.
100
Clean
claps.
this up.
Good job,
Muranaga
everyone.
can handle it. He ran
Yeah,
today's
next week you'll
execution
be
all on his
stabbed.
own, after all. I'm so proud.
don't get any ideas. He's not joining your team.
I can only dream, I suppose.
Get back to work.
Don't I deserve a break?
101
I worked
day.
so hard today, preparing all that acid at the last second. Not to mention it's so early in the morning. Where's your compassion?
Work, Khan.
Hey, hold on. Before everyone goes off to bed, I have something to tell you guys.
Fuck off, Hiroaki.
Honestly,
No, seriously, it's important. I didn't want to bring it up during the trial because I knew it would turn into a whole big thing and we'd get sidetracked and it's not good news. So I wanted to hold off, but it's important.
Yes.
When Takeshi and I were investigating, a big chunk of the wall fell down. Like
Oh, right, the underground thing.
the entire wall.
Wait, what?
Did you see outside?
The school's underground.
What?
We're underground. The wall came down and there was just rock. We're underground. Nobody's
Oh,
going
jump.
to find us.
I thought you were talking like Juminos from from Harvest Moon.
That
I'm like,
can't
yeah,
be
sure, I can
right.
have
The
this pet.
school's huge. How could they even... What?
I only know
I'm
what
gonna
I
lose
saw.
hope now.
Then,
Hiroaki, yeah, stop trying to despair.
if we're underground, the school can't be real, right? There's no school that's built entirely. I don't. That doesn't make sense. Did they build it just for us?
I already said, I don't know anything but what I saw. We're underground. That's all I've got.
Undertale.
Nobody is going to find us.
No, you don't have to put that part in, Hiroaki.
There's no way.
Oh god.
I'm going to
Now
bed.
we're all depressed.
My, wait.
there's no way.
Go look upstairs if you don't believe me.
No entrance, 0 windows.
I'm
for
going to
walking
get some
upwards.
sleep.
Yeah,
I
that is true.
want to go see it.
Me
I
too.
wasn't thinking about it because
Come
thinking
on.
around like Hope's Peak is like, built like that because I didn't want to see the outside, so I didn't think anything of it being underground.
Really, I can stay in my room. I'm all right.
Are they in the room
This
together?
isn't my first concussion by any means.
Maybe it's not your
I
first.
wanna keep an eye
That's
on
really
you.
bad.
But I'm fine.
I'm just gonna tune you out every time you say that since it's obviously bullshit.
I just got a bit dizzy during the
That's the second
trial.
they're
I'm okay now.
Just
the
get in
underground?
bed, dumbass.
Welcome to
What
Black
about you?
Space.
I'll just hang it on the floor.
That's absurd. I would never take your bed and leave you to sleep on the floor. That would be
Yes, you
completely.
could.
Shut up. Bed. Sleep.
They got shit
Bed.
beds. They got shit beds.
Good. Stay.
I'm staying. But I
Got a
think
couple
this
shit
is
stacks of
ridiculous.
depression.
Yeah, well, too bad.
Are
It's gonna make
you
sense.
okay?
Yeah, that's true. That's
What?
true. What?
After the trial, are you all right?
Yeah. I'm good. Just a little shaken up.
These two better not die this upcoming
If you need
chapter.
me, I'm here. You know
Right,
that,
we need-
right?
Oh crap! I was like, we need a couple to make it out, and I'm like,
I
but I
really care about you.
really like, yeah, I was like,
Get
I really
some
like these two,
sleep.
and I
You're
really like
talking
Ojima
weird.
and Hiroaki, and I don't want
right.
either of them to die
Of
or lose
course.
a couple. This thing. I'm saying words, and I think I'm just saying words. I don't know if I'm
my-
speaking right.
Yeah?
I'm very sorry that you lost a friend.
Just get some sleep.
Right. Well...
You're glad I survived past chapter 4? Yeah. Oh, there's still more.
Dr. Kuneyasu,
Manamoko.
I see your eye is healing well. Is Dr. Yonekuda in at the moment? I need to have a word with her.
She's talking with Khan. She's busy.
I'm afraid the issue I'd like to raise is rather pertinent.
Sucks for you, I guess. You're gonna have to wait until she gets back.
You both surprised likely they're going to lose their memories of each
Were
other.
you monitoring
I didn't get
today's
their
trial?
memories wiped?
I was. I saw you put them on the spot quite a few times.
I feel I handled the situation
No.
fairly well given the circumstances.
By the next game, you'll be ready for anything, huh?
No.
Indeed.
Moko?
Ah, Dr. Yonekuda.
Hanamoko.
I'm actually
like,
here to speak with you
evil-
about a rather pressing matter.
Go on,
blood-eating
then.
rabbit.
The
and,
school has been severely fire
Victim.
damaged. The building is crumbling.
Right.
Not only does this pose a serious risk to the student body, but it also
Maurice can
raises
explain
some
the wound.
concerns
That's right,
over
they're
whether or not they'll
branded.
be able to access the 4th floor.
I see.
I'm not sure how to proceed.
Well, as I see it, the game's almost over. We don't need to blow the rest of the budget on fixing up the school when they'll only be in it for a little while longer. Open
Why are
up
you
the
being
4th
so
floor.
cheap?
If they want to see it, they'll risk the climb.
But
Why are you
if a
being so
student
cheap?
injures themselves in the process of navigating the school, won't we be liable? That seems like a disruption of the game.
It's not like they'll die. At most, they'll get concussed like Student 16.
Huh.
I'm not worried.
If Student 16
Very well.
falls again, he's
I'll
gone.
be returning to my
Two
observation room
concussions.
now.
He's not going to wake up. He's going to get comatose.
Are we not using the school for the next game then?
Shit. Good point.
Where's everyone going to go?
Fixing up the school isn't in the budget.
do you
We
have a
didn't
budget for
exactly
this?
account for having to do repairs on that scale.
Then what do we do?
Unicorn's always been
I'll think
cheap.
of something.
Yeah,
we
but this
can't
is, like,
host a second
really,
game
really
in a
cheap.
school that rundown. Either we fix it, or we'll move.
Move? Where the hell would we move to?
I already said I'll think of something.
Aye.
Okay, hold on. Sorry.
You're-
One last thought. If we have to lose somebody... Wait, Chapter 4 BDA is almost finished? It's coming a couple of days. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to watch all your BDAs, Lanny. It's like, if we do lose a couple, I hope Mai just, like, stays behind, like, to murder all the scientists while everyone else escapes. I'm willing to accept a couple breaking for that.
You're awake?
Couldn't sleep after the trial.
Wait, you haven't slept all day?
Yep.
Everyone else has been out for hours.
Here's going to Nope. Nope. I refuse to believe that.
Why are you even in here?
Huh?
You've been in your room for like a week. What brought you out?
Seeing the place with the lights on kind of creeped me out.
Huh?
I just didn't realize how much blood there was.
That was really stupid of you.
Huh?
Oh, how much blood?
That
His own blood?
luminol thing. That was really stupid. What the hell were you thinking? You can't just let yourself go off the deep end just because Kamimura's dead. God, he'd be pissed about that whole trial though, wouldn't he? The school getting trashed, the chem lab getting totaled. He'd be
And now he's your
livid.
bet for the next to die.
You don't talk much.
I just don't really have much to add.
So?
I don't know.
Who cares?
I don't know yet.
I never have anything to add. I just talk
and
anyway.
Why might die chapter 5?
I know.
It's called being
Okay, but don't
open
hurt me
and
that
sociable
much.
and cute.
I can definitely think of a few words for it.
I don't know anything about you, Hasayama, because you never talk. How the hell am I supposed to give a damn about you if you just sit there being quiet and boring
What
and
is
weird?
next week?
I'm pretty sure the only reason you and Kamimura were even close is that you both never talked. You guys just stood there in the back of the group whispering to each other like creeps all the time. What did you even...
That's not why we were close. We were close because...
No, go on.
We were close because we got along really well. Our personalities just clicked. We liked some of the same stuff. We both weren't really into how energetic the group was. We both... I don't know. We both liked having our alone time, so we would just kind of have it together. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because I'm not used to hearing you talk for this long.
But I talked a ton during the trial.
That's different. That's know-it-all, show-off Hasezama. That's Salvation Game Hasezama. I'm used to that Hasezama. I meant that I'm not used to hearing you just talk like a normal person for this long.
My name is Hasegawa. I know you know that.
Huh?
You called me Hasegawa during the trial. I know you know my name. Why do you keep calling me other stuff?
Who cares? You're irrelevant. I'm not going to waste time committing your name to memory.
And there you go again. Back to normal. Figures.
What do you mean back to normal?
I mean that I don't get you. You get these weird little moments where you're an actual person, and then you just go back to being a complete...
I like that when my two faves are fighting, it's not really fighting.
Doesn't matter. I'm going back to bed.
It's the most calm fighting
Hasegawa,
ever.
wait. I'm in Ojima's room tonight. Take my room. It's clean.
I just don't understand you at all.
I know. I'm sorry.
See, he can't die.
Right. Well, good night.
Neither room. What? This game's gonna end with someone getting away with murder? Probably Wada. Imagine if Wada gets away with murder. That's gonna be so great. Alright, so what do we said? Tetro... Oh, Dan... Why can't I spell Danganronpa? I've typed this in a million times in my Danganronpa Pink out of context. We're gonna memes it up. Hiraki in Ojima's room? What are we doing there? Hiraki's always in Ojima's room. Or Ojima go to sleep. I'll be caught up by Tuesday. Wait, I'm not gonna be caught up by Tuesday. Wanna get away with murder would be the ultimate badass. Imagine gets caught up. That'd be... would love that. I would love if... I would love if he got murder. Okay. What do we got? 17 minutes? Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Hey, look, I'm live, everyone. Did you know that? You gonna hop off now? Alright, good night. So, thoughts on chapter 4? But yeah. My thoughts are just... Oh my god, wait, was this thumbnail... Well, it's not showing anymore. Was this thumbnail maybe for the chapter 4? God. He's in position to mimic voices. He can even pretend to be the victim and mess with time of death. He could also mimic Monomoko's voice, right? He can totally mimic the scientist's voice. And like, I don't know how he's gonna fuck up the scientist that way, but yeah. I want to fuck with the scientist. You're imagining Hama reunite with Chiba and Harada to having an hour-long cry together. Exactly. In heaven. Oh yeah, sorry. I should shout out who this is made by. Neo, hi. Volume warning?
What's your favorite color? Can we call you Masanari? What are your hobbies?
Oh my god, I used
Can
to
I call you
know.
Masa? Do you work? What's your blood type?
They were before the tiger.
No way in hell they were before the tiger.
Can we move on to round 3?
How long before the tiger? Was the tiger at least on the way?
Well, I mean, they were pretty spaced out.
Then it's the consistency that's impressive.
Oh, great. The alarm again. Maybe does use his talent? I hope so too. Look
I
at all
kind of
these
want to
characters
dump
we
out
don't
the
have
trash.
anymore.
I kind of want to pull out the fridge.
No girlfriend?
Girlfriend? girlfriend. You. I'm really. Listen, you seem like a really nice girl, Masai. You. I mean, I'm not really.
Kamimura, would you like to state your answer?
It's gotta be
60
water.
students, right?
I'm just going off clothes, but yeah.
That answer is correct.
Fuck yes!
Hasegawa!
Sorry. Good job.
Alright, I'm bored.
right,
I'm gonna start poking around.
Bored? Seriously? There's a dead girl, like an inch from your foot.
Your fourth question is
No,
as follows.
hi. He's
How
alive.
long
See,
have
he's
you
alive.
slept recently?
Seriously? Dumb fucking question.
He's alive and
I
fine.
haven't slept. Nobody's slept.
I mean, she was poisoned, right, Okazaki?
Oh my god, is there like... Is there a compilation of every single time Tama's mentioned poison?
Huh? When Okazaki and I were in the med bay, we found a ton of different medicines that were all like half empty. The med bay was open all night, right? So, here's what happened. The killer went to the med bay, got all the pills they could, then went back to the kitchen. They cooked something for Isona, spiked it with all that medication, and killed her. What? Then they bashed her head in to cover it up.
That is the stupidest shit you have ever said.
What?
Honestly, I hope it was Tamba. Honestly, I hope it was Tamba. Shut the
fuck up! Oh, you're breathtaking, my lady.
Why, thank you,
God,
dear
I miss
prince.
Kamimura so much too now.
But of course,
Making
I would be
compilation at 7
remiss
minutes?
to
Nice.
neglect a beauty such as yourself. Surely a princess of your caliber is long since betrothed?
Why, my prince! I believe today may be your lucky day! A man has yet to take my hand in marriage. Betrothed, I most certainly am not.
I'm gonna puke.
Then,
There's one of Hama
if
saying
I may be so
badass.
honored, may I ask you for a dance?
Why?
Enough. I genuinely can't watch this anymore. We're all done playing Drama Club. Please go get changed and put that back on the costume rack.
Nice to not be the dizzy one for a change.
Hey, did you know that 70% of people don't shower before using public pools?
That is the most disgusting shit you've ever said.
Third new rule. Wada
Watari.
isn't allowed to eat microwave chicken anymore because it smells weird.
These rules are not official.
Around 1,300,000,000 yen.
Gundam
give or
Tanaka's
take.
one. Kun.
Sorry?
Roughly.
Huh?
Oh, jeez. Are you okay?
How? How is that even possible? Look at you!
Huh?
You're so boring and weird. How can you be rich? You're so common.
I'm sorry?
I could cry. Genuinely, the upper class has been infiltrated and tainted.
I mean, I don't know about all that. I don't really...
It's a downward spiral from here. I bet Wada lives in a penthouse.
I mean, I really don't think that's...
Everything I thought I knew about the world is a lie.
Nishi,
kind of a little dramatic, but...
I wanted to apologize.
Bullshit. You're evil, you'd never.
What? Evil? You're so dramatic!
Or
Hey, bastard!
All right.
I'm hearing
God,
it, but
I
I'm
love
not
that.
seeing it. Give me anger.
Are you brain dead or something? I said, fuck off!
There she is.
I'm afraid I must return to the kitchen for the time being. Don't hesitate to summon me if need be.
Ooh, do you think you do roleplay?
Oh, you mean like a sexy demon butler or something?
Huh?
Fuck's sake, go back to the kitchen, Yanagi.
Of course,
What
my.
an appendix. He better get me after this.
Hey!
Imagine he survives his return and he's still like basically homeless.
And for the record, whatever you're implying feels somewhat tasteless. It actually makes me sort of sad that hanging out with people is such a foreign concept to you.
I did not write this question.
Okay, pass this along to whoever did then. Get a life. Or like, friends.
What are these?
Snacks.
These aren't snacks.
Yeah, I didn't want to go all the way downstairs. They're erasers.
Delicious, yeah.
Well, Either way, I call to order the first official. Don't eat them. They're erasers. Maybe she zip-tied you and locked you in prison out of love?
That's only love to weirdos like you.
Love looks different for different people, Tamba. My love looks like Hayashi picking me up in her big, strong arms and letting me sit on her shoulders. Her boulder, strong, meaty shoulders, and carrying me off into the sunset with our wedding gowns and wedding suits on.
Anyway.
Well, why do you have big, stupid ears? Pardon? I read it in a book. Rabbits have big ears for hearing predators and stuff. So why do you have big, stupid ears if you can just teleport around? You wouldn't need to hear any predators or anything. You're inside.
You made a whole video
Your
specifically to
ears
bully
are also
Hiroki
big
over
and
that.
stupid.
And it was canon.
No, I kind of love that, actually. You're kind of fucking
was
crazy,
improv?
huh?
I'm not!
You are. You're batshit.
Kazutoshi!
You're some kind of rabid little gymnastics goblin just running around bashing people's fucking knees in.
Don't call me a goblin! Speaking of, do you think she can fly?
Huh?
I mean, if she's a superhero, she's got superpowers, right?
Oh, that's right.
What do you think they are?
God, Tamba.
I think it's more of an honorary title,
like-
actually.
Great lines.
I guess if she could fly, she could have just gone up to the vent herself by now.
There's no way she'd fit.
I guess not. But she could have, picked up Kamimura and carried him to the vent.
Kazutoshi wouldn't have agreed to... Wait, why am I letting you drag me into this?
For a while, yeah, but then we thought it might be cool to go down to the med bay and try to summon Sasaki's ghost?
It didn't work before you ask.
Are you guys genuinely fucking crazy?
Hey, there was a...
So mad.
Oh my god!
Huh.
What the hell was that for?
Kamimura passed out.
What? Huh?
I just wanted to see if he would.
Are you enjoying the chemistry lab?
Great, you're here. Love that.
Here, you'll find a wide array of chemical components and lab supplies. I'd like to remind you that creating any chemical compound with the purpose of causing destruction to the school is against the school rules.
The fuck?
Wait, hold
You
on.
think I'm gonna
Hold
make a
on,
bomb or
hold
something?
on.
Hell yeah.
It's not that
Only
count.
because we
What's
made
Watari
it like
doing
that. What if deep down inside it starts to feel things? What if it learns to love?
Love who?
I don't know, like the fridge or something?
I'll pass. I'm really not
Saki's gotta
interested at all.
I promise you that I'll be much more professional today than I was yesterday. I've been reading up on how to therapize much more efficiently.
Is that something you can read up on in a single afternoon?
Absolutely. Please, come take a seat.
But...
If you don't, I'll cry, and then you'll feel terrible.
What? Are you threatening me into attending counseling?
It's remarkably effective.
Oh, what's in here?
Put that down.
Can I taste it?
Can I taste it?
Stop! Fucking Christ, it's luminol!
Luminol?
Yeah, luminol. It makes blood glow. At crime scenes.
Ouch.
Oh, it's
He gave you
Luminol
the
again.
luminous explanation.
Wait, I'm full of blood, right? So if I did drink it, would I glow?
No.
Imagine if that's how Watari went out today. It's like,
You know,
she
in
died
medieval
to drink all
Europe,
the
there was a
luminol.
torture method that involved rats in a cage eating their way out through the live body of a victim.
That's pretty poignant.
When Tarada died, it was a
Yay!
big eye-opener for me. Life is short, you know, which gave me an idea. Kamimura's short, too. So took a precautionary measure in the form of a little trophy.
His tongue.
I cut out his tongue.
Alright, part two. And I'm looking at thumbnails, looking at thumbnails, part two. Click, go. And then we'll call it for the night.
Frankly, I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to just tear a wall down.
Tara Diggler when she
Is
died.
that something
You know, that's
you're
true.
capable of?
Of course. You've never taken out a wall?
No.
Not even when you're pissed off?
Hey, well, guess what? A wall got
Say
taken
I
down.
have, no.
Whose shirt is this?
Oh, Sasaki, I haven't heard her voice in like 8
it's
years.
Nakamigawa's. It's the one he wears with the purple trench coat thing.
Ugh, I hate that coat.
Broken?
Broken?
Oh shit!
That's it!
That's the fucking weapon! Oh shit!
Frying pan?
That's a bit cartoonish.
I think they're living together.
We are not living together.
They're living
I
together.
just spend a lot of time in his bedroom.
Ooh, is that so?
It's not like that.
You
God!
heard you on your sleep last week? Oh my
What's
gosh.
going
Is your
on
hand
in
okay?
that head of yours?
What?
You want me to lead, don't you?
Oh, right. This is like the
What are you
0.5
even talking
seconds.
about?
I shipped them.
Yanagi likes black.
Until I learned, like, oh, no, I don't. Never
Who
mind.
could have
Stop
guessed?
poking me. Ow.
You little weirdo.
Typically, when there's a model on the pedestal, they take off their...
See? Instant. It's instant with you.
It's fine art!
Hey, you!
Huh?
Yeah, you! What? You deaf or something?
What is happening right now?
Nobody was talking to you, tiger boy.
What? Huh?
I missed
The
you.
hell?
Open your ears already. I'm done repeating myself.
Did you hit your damn head or something?
I grew up, shitbrain. That means no more treating me like a little kid. Got it?
Really?
Thomas, right? I know,
I
right?
thought he was shorter, honestly.
Nah, 172. They got in a big argument about it this morning. Ended up measuring him.
I wonder why he looks so small.
I want to lie on the floor.
Don't.
Chiba,
The
hey,
floor's
no.
gross. Nobody's cleaning this place.
I don't even care.
I don't know what I would be the ultimate of.
Ultimate quiz show guy? Ultimate leave a fucking mess all over your goddamn desk for Kazutoshi to clean up guy?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Takeshi, where's the... Ah! What's with the crowd?
Put some clothes on.
Do you seriously wrap your towel around your chest?
Why are you all in my room?
It's my room.
I promise I'm not looking.
I believe you. Just study.
What? Since when do you
I
care
forget
whether
that
or
this
not I'm
exact- this
studying?
It makes
You're
me
quiet
sad.
when you're studying.
Would you rather I be
I was like
studying out
Kamimura a
loud?
lot.
God,
I'm like,
no.
ugh.
Nuclear fusion is the process through which...
Shut up.
I just feel like I'm so
Look
settled.
at me!
I forget how
Do
funny
I
this
look
is.
well to you?
You look like a grape.
A grape, Takeshi!
Okay.
So what's the deal with you and Mai anyway? You hidden that?
Excuse me?
She's kind of out of your league. I feel like she'd snap you in half. Why the hell do you look like you'd like that?
Hasegawa, this is probably the only time you're gonna be in a girl's bedroom in your life.
Huh?
There was a little chain of zip ties all linked together. What was that about?
Completely unrelated to the case. Yanagi was tied to my bed last night.
Huh?
Should have been me.
Yanagi?
Why him and not me?
It's nothing like that. Truly, it wasn't.
That's totally not
I'm
true.
not whining.
You're whining
God, why
like
does
a
everything have to
baby.
be an
You're
argument
always
with you? You're just so
whining.
goddamn obnoxious.
Shut up.
I'm still talking.
You're completely
Shut up,
talking over me. Why do you always have to be
Dude,
running
seriously?
your mouth?
I'm
Plus
not
you
even
sound
listening.
dumb.
I hope
Plus
you
you're
realize
ugly.
that.
Plus
Yeah,
I hate
whatever.
your
Go cry to
voice.
Takeshi
Plus
about it.
you're
Just
short.
like always.
The platform
What is it, your
not
mom?
fooling anyone.
Jeez,
Don't
you're actually getting
for
so
real.
worked up. It's
Shut
actually...
up.
Okay, who's
Takeshi,
Whatever, I'm not
you're
listening.
You're
This is
just,
actually-
you're
I'm
so
not listening.
crass. Not
Shut
to
up.
mention
Shut up.
loud.
Shut up.
Shut up.
I'm so sorry.
Shut up. Please shut up.
Me too.
So stupid. Why do you think I'm
You
listening?
want me to separate them?
I can take Nakamigawa back to the art room.
Barking at me.
Besides, you're dumb.
Oh my god, you are so annoying.
But how would a ghost of Hot Pot even... I mean, does Hot Pot die?
You're overthinking this.
Hot Pot doesn't have a soul, right? And I mean, if it did,
I can see your gears turning. Stop that.
it would make a cute story though, right?
A hot pot who dies.
You know what I mean.
I genuinely do not.
I can answer this one.
It's not your interview. Shush.
I hate Tamba.
Shush.
I hate Hiroaki a lot.
You don't mean that.
Can I hate Okazaki just because she's fucking weird? Is that allowed?
Shush.
It's
Oh my god, no! Wait, that's so sad now.
I'd rather be
No! I was having fun and I'm like, oh,
at home.
You can hate
I wanna,
Okazaki all you want.
I don't know. If I was at home right now, I'd be picking up my little brother and chucking him in the pool or something. I miss doing that.
Wow, you
Watari's
sound
on the
really
hot
loving. Looks like it's mostly just school supplies and spirit wear and that kind of shit.
Oh yeah, because I'm fucking jumping at the opportunity to get a Fujioka Memorial
too.
High School hoodie.
Jumping off a building, maybe.
Seriously.
They're totally breaking up.
Damn.
They weren't
Good
even
job.
together.
Princess Monomoko, please, allow me to welcome you to your first student cafe experience.
Princess.
I'd like to formally apologize to our earlier conversation. I acted in a way unbecoming of a prince, and for that, I apologize. I hope to make it up to you tonight.
This is strange.
When did you get so sassy? You're teasing me. Stop it.
Allow me to explain the interview.
Okay, God.
I want to go
God,
shower.
I miss crow noises.
Right. Thank you, Mai.
For showering?
Or cleaning the oven.
Ojima Takeshi, please.
Hi.
You are not Ojima Takeshi.
Good. I can handle it.
Whatever, here.
I will not embarrass myself
minute and
in
a
front of a
half.
cute, hot, pretty girl like Mai. I won't.
2 minutes.
Yeah,
I'll do a
whatever,
final,
eat.
They haven't
Battle
exactly
Royale.
shown regard for our safety.
Well, yeah, but
196? 197? No, I miss Watari again. Watari in a 5-minute I like it.
I think she could probably crush you, though. She's a
Watari
sweet
being
girl,
gay
don't get me
compilation?
wrong.
Hell yeah.
But, you know, she's got arms like barrels. She could pop your head between them and just... Pwah! 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 Hold on.
All right. Let's go ahead and battle royale this, and I guess, I don't know, stick that up in there in the meantime. Yay! S200 shoulder slaps. Good job. I'm so proud of everybody. Like I said, next week it will be stabbing. Next week it will be stabbing, and we will stab Con many, many times. Wasn't fit 330 times. Good. I like that Anti-Objects compilation. It just reminds me, like, right, God, everything was so funny. Everyone was, well, I guess no one was happy at, like, at all the points, but, like, it was so funny. It's rapidly realizing that Yaniki would love that, right? But God, yo, I'm almost caught up. I'm gonna be caught up. I'm so excited. So, and this is a bit early. Next month, next month's April. May. Just heads up, in May, I'm not going to be here for a whole month. But I guess by that time we should be done with Tetro, and I will put up a poll so we, like, you guys can choose which one to be next. Funny, congrats on winning the Battle Royale. Yagi's showing the nerves in his hand best of times. What was I saying? Yeah. And then we'll pick up right when I come back. And then final little mass dance and a mass firework, and we will close the stream for the night. And again, thank you guys all for being here and watching this with me. Yagi his hand stabbed, a classic. Yeah, and now Yanagi's legs are broken and his brain has a concussion. Yeah, my sister needed someone to take care of my niece for a month because she can't go back to her daycare, so that's gonna be me. We should brand cans since That's what happened to Ken, who did not deserve. Yeah, we should give Ken all of the punishments that everyone else got. Rare footage of Dex's theory being right. I mean, I was wrong for a little bit of it. I had him doing it intentionally for whatever reason. I was so confused about that. I think I just like this drawing. This is exactly what me being right's a real twist of this. Shush. That's so true. Yep, I gotta go be anti-Dex for a bit. And take care of my niece. Because apparently she just can't be at daycare. Yeah, this is exactly how Hiraki, like, imagined this whole scene happened. I do like this. Alright, let me close this up now. How much muscles I like? I mean, I swear, I can draw. I do nice art. That's what the closing argument. No, take that back. I'm not a hero, Kenny. No, I don't wanna. You like the Tama pushing Hiraki down the stairs? Again, I really want to just draw Tama pushing Hiraki like Sue does in Glee to that one person. I forgot again. It's funny. Put that in the fridge for my niece. Like, here, learn how to draw. Follow this artwork. All right. Good night, everyone. Take care of yourselves. I'll see everyone next week. Oh yeah, and I'll post works in progress of my cosplay in the Discord, and I'll show pictures on next week's video if it's not done yet. But I should be pretty close to done if I'm not done by then. Good night.